Velocity picked attack side first and got 6, and that's exactly what you want from Rossi on the chamber. That's why you picked this agent.
Gonna need a lot more shots like that. 1 kill and completely pumped the brakes.
Yeah, could be another fight in middle to be taken here, though. Velocity are not done aggressing in this round. We'll see if Riddle's ready for it.
My goodness. Triple stack high-low.
Both teams. They're like, come on, you go first. We got a bit of a game of chicken going on. Velocity will be the first ones to cluck.
True to their name.
Oh, they were just playing with them.
Oh, Rossi. Rendezvous set up back again. That goes into check. But now with the positions being pulled away, Riddle thinking they have a slight opening out through, especially with Paranoia set to cross. As Haunt as well, so Rossi dig down way to low HP. They've managed to set foot into sight, and Soldam takes down lightning fast. Amara as well, spamming into the smokes. Rossi tries to go in for a full flank, but
Spike planted.
It's gonna be a ways to go.
Yeah, not much util left, just the grab net for Madeline, who's coming back around towards middle. Yatsuka getting tickled by Russ, trying to buy time for Rossi on the flank here.
Unfortunately not enough though. Look at the first shot. 1 left for the Headhunter. Russ will be able to take down Yatsuka, and perfect grab net as well. Still though, both players are low HP. As soon as they walk on through, Soldam just spamming across. With that goes Jojo as well. Riddle managed to take the pistol again.
It's a good start for them on their own attacking side. Got to start on defense, and that's the second time I think you've seen Velocity opt to start on attack when given the opportunity. It really tells you about the confidence that they have in their calling structure, even on a map that they haven't played an official on. And their attack hasn't been the problem. So far, some good signs a little bit on the defense. Rossi started it off well, but unfortunately Riddle able to read that mid-stack and pivot into A, convert themselves a post-plant.
Hello, hello, hello.
Which is pretty impressive. The next round up though, this is where it all got turned around for that first half.
Toxin screen down.
Dry contact towards A here for Riddle. They are walking into a pretty big stack from Velocity. Relay bolt grab net at the ready could pose some problems.
Nice
Stacked
sees.
up.
Nice net.
Sees into grab net. Just kind of slows things down. Then for Damar to suddenly swing
Yeah.
on through with the shorty, but down to it at the end still. The player is somewhat exposed in terms of angles. Another kill with a right click, but nonetheless, mopped up by Riddle order at the end. It's just Rossi now.
A little damage. Not too much though.
With the utility, gives you just a bit of a taste of what Velocity look to achieve on their defensive side with some of this util. See if Rossi can give us another good couple of sharp shots on the chamber, make this one expensive. It's been given nothing though, these dark covers.
Cast a spell. I don't think there's much. Goes for a couple of shots, and there you have it. Just the 1 kill at least. Some more guns robbed away. Could set things up for the rest of this half.
Broke the armor on Riddle on the way out there as well, so he actually got some pretty good value for money. $300 or $400 worth of Headhunter bullets. And took that 1 more rifle away, as well as 2 sets of armor. That's well worth it. Not a bad
absolutely.
there for Velocity.
3 kills.
For their first gun round here. Bonus is
Nice little stack play.
Than it might have done. You can see those 2 rifles on Minty and Jojo. The rest of them down to Sheriffs. Soldam on yet another shotgun this game.
Soldam's the one that you want to keep
Ooh,
your
bad
eyes
eye.
on, though. Always
Bad eye.
Because that's exactly how Damar played in that previous half too on the Bucky. Prowler up middle, doesn't see much.
Yeah, big shove into middle here for Riddle Order. The only question is where to next. Does seem like they're prepping an A split.
Oh, and that brings you to Rossi, who's playing such a dastardly off angle, has to back off. Thanks to the rendezvous. Lightning fast, someone able to slow it down with Paranoia as well. Does connect, but
Not the best Paranoia.
Soldam is within range. You can't
They're
pull out your smokes.
super in trouble.
Hang tight and
Super
try to
in
land your
trouble.
shots, but it doesn't go through. Rossi and Lightning Fast, both global players going down. Damara coming through now, able to take down the first, but it's Soldan trying to jump and spot him.
That was a big
around the corner.
mistake.
Snake bite as well, and he's kind of pinned in now. Prowler able to go on through. You're running out of ammo onto this judge as well, and finally Damara able to slide
Okay.
on through. 3 kills to his name.
Riddle might have trolled
Runs
this.
towards the back, throws off the crosshair placement, and down
Wow.
the final one. Yatska cannot stand up.
What's up, Armand? How are you?
What a retake from Velocity, a 2-on-4.
I kind of can't believe they won that.
Patience from Damara paying off in spades.
That was a big mistake from Lightning Fast and Rossi. They split. One tried to play retake, one tried to play on site.
Never did. Where did Russ even throw that seize from?
There's no way. You can't have the Omen play here and the Chamber play here. Like, this is gonna get smoked all the time.
Utility is insane here at Ascension Pacific Bangkok. Every time Russ
Can't believe they won that round.
It gets an assist. He's right up the top of the APR for a reason. Absolutely phenomenal.
Big numbers. And now potentially a couple more as well. Overdrive earned by Damara.
Yeah. He's got 18 kills, so he's got a fair few of those to continue earning, because this game is still very tight. Into round 16 now. Us on this deep line, over towards B.
Okay,
Rossi
they've
just
taken
with a head
0
runner
space.
trying to be a little bit more economical, because the
I
money
think
is still
that deadlock
shaky
wall
for
is
Velocity
bad.
here. Prowler deep into B main, dodged well by Riddle. That might be a false sense of
Doesn't
security
really
for Russ,
block.
but it's a nice jump spot as he gets
Even
pushed
it
off
does
the line.
only one small node that blocks A-Link, so that wall is not great.
Would also break Riddle's economy. Russ spotting them out, but now has to back off, tries to hold the high-low with his teammate.
It's good movement. He's making them work for every little bit of control here. He's gathering every little bit of information. Russ and Damara to try to hold this B execute.
Bring them down.
Jojo applying some pressure to middle.
Riddle should take some
Trying to
space
keep
middle.
Velocity honest before they pull the trigger.
No, this is bad from Riddle.
Yeah, 30 seconds left.
Just a single Prowler middle is not nearly enough.
Russ is just hanging out backside as well. In with the C's and through everyone.
Nice shots.
Gun them down. Kaide will answer back though. Tries to push on into sight to get the spike down. Soldam has to hold the angle. It's Lightning Fast playing alongside Rossi, and up close and personal will be able to combat Soldam's position. Kaide pushes on up, but quickly punished with the head.
Do you think that when you're playing against a team which has Rossi, it becomes pretty predictable? I mean, it's just chamber things in general. Like, you should expect the op to come out early.
Great hold from Russ. I mean, Russ is, for me,
You gotta be
probably my favorite
on top
player to watch
of
at this tournament right now. He's calling
pushing
fantastic
into
attacking sides,
contested space
coming up
with
clutch,
utility first.
and delivering more frags than you would necessarily even expect. Him and Damara make this attack a bit of a nightmare for Riddle Order to even get.
As soon as Riddle Prowler's middle and there's 0 resistance, doesn't get shot, they should definitely just reroute some people.
By the fade utility, he can't hear anything, but
Reroute
he's
some
still
people into
somehow
middle.
Ready for the Omen to be TP'd up into heaven. Phenomenal.
Round after round, he's just putting up these performances, assisting the team so much. Riddle trying to look for some answers now, but they're in with the eco.
That's like the 3rd time they've messed up this eye.
Into middle, lightning fast.
They have no idea that this eye is bad.
Soldan, not a single outlaw shot connected. Rossi barely able to scrape that one across the line as Riddle take control of A.
Quick with the response from Russ as well.
It's kind of crazy. They have a bad lineup.
His opponents, not quite blind, just slightly deaf. They are still able to gain control over the site. Spike down, pin up.
Spike planted.
Everyone from
Retaking this is
Velocity
going
from
to
back.
be it's going to be so troublesome, Quack. I don't know how they're going to get back in here. What's Russ got? He's got a Prowler and a Seize to work with at least. They've got a Relay Bolt, but it's going to be very difficult. They've cleared out Elbow at least.
I'm looking to Damara. He's got the outlaw.
Did somebody sign Patrick? I have no idea.
To pop it off. Tries to go on through, but unfortunately he won't just be the first bullet fired. The rest of the team now have to step up to plate. Slowly
Okay.
but surely,
They
everyone's
spam the
straight
Viper.
through into the pit, taking out Kaide. Now they swing on together. Yatska
Wow.
quick on the double, but Ras answers back. He stuck the defuse now. just before the ARB came in.
Just enough time.
All the way through. Now Velocity picks up the lead.
Why is Viper playing in a place where he can get spammed? That's crazy.
Russ just trading that one
He was
out.
taking
Russ
first
alive,
contact.
able to come up clutch for Velocity. It started terribly. Lightning fast.
Yeah, why is he just playing in a normal spam line? That's crazy.
Player standing.
But just forcing their way into the pit, trading down enough bodies until they finally are able to get away with the spike defuse. Looked like Riddle Order were going to get that thrifty across the line, but Velocity grabbing themselves a ninth now. Tour de force online for Rossi.
Watching out A main, but suddenly hearing a lot of footsteps around B. It's Soldam, of course. Damara just forced to spend everything to slow it down, and all of a sudden, a pop-up from middle. Kaede, Minty as well, from the shadows towards the back.
Damn.
And able to take down
That's kind of
Madeline.
nice.
2 players remaining for Velocity.
Yeah, I mean,
Super
Velocity
fast,
caught
just insta punish.
the pacing of Riddle Order in
Patrick's
that
in
last
VLT.
round.
I saw something about that,
As an invitation to just
but I haven't
send
seen
it
him.
again.
It's also crazy that he did that.
Configuration, but just
Because
as effective.
we offered for him to just go to our academy
All
team,
these rotations in
and he
middle,
said
just
no.
gonna play games
But he
with
ended up in
Damara,
India
play
anyway.
more time.
So
The spike's already down on A.
it's kind of wild.
That will definitely go slowly but surely to Riddle Order.
They're
That's
playing
all they can
neon
do in this
tag.
round, you know?
Yeah. But well, Damara's it now. And he's gonna get spotted to the back, Jojo. We'll be able to take it.
Raison actif.
9 apiece. Very, very tight game of Corrode here. But it feels like Riddle Order are starting to pull away with it. They've got a strong economy behind them with 4 players surviving there. And I believe that round should break Velocity's money, especially after how close that last round got. Indeed, it does. All that damage
Okay.
inflicted. Coming up the goods.
One hero rifle. What are they gonna do with it?
Double digits here.
That's just crazy. Round after round, and both teams again just clashing into each
Solo
other.
chamber A.
Suddenly Riddle in for an upward swing as Soldam goes overdrive.
They're just sending
into
it.
sight.
Nice shot.
Rosino, what a shot!
He's back. It's the Prince of India. Don't test this guy. He's
Spike
feeling it.
planted.
No, come on, guys. You've learnt your lesson, surely.
He was there in the photo shoot. Cool.
Nah, they're not bound down yet. Riddle Order trying to impose a new order onto this A site as well.
Yeah, as he should.
And Smokes
Change it to Patrick, who
Rush
was
bullets
bad
spin
advice.
through to the other side. Velocity might try to start this retake, but will it be good enough? Russ managed to pull off one. The paranoia and everything sent through as well, but it wasn't.
What's up, Warwick? How are you?
Madeline,
If you can't do
just a
something right,
hold, but
don't
gunned
do it all.
down by the end. Yatska.
Riddle Order starting to feel themselves.
Am I going to Korea before the Spotlight series? I don't think so.
Nice platform, a nice safety net to be able to close out this game with Corrode. Dirty shot from Minty there. Now it's essentially up to Velocity to reply. You've seen a similar setup from them quite a number of times in a row now. It's often been Rossi over towards this A side of the map, and that's what they're going to stick with. Reinforced by a little bit more deadlock utility.
Bring them down.
Yeah, both Sentinels. We're back into Russ and Damara on this B site, but it's just Soldam dumping utility through. Rossi now with the operator, able to shut down Kaede. Kind of slows things down somewhat, but Jojo plus Soldam still around
Oh,
middle.
solo fighting middle. Madeline, what are you doing?
Able to shoot down Madeline.
It's an awkward exchange, but it's not going to stop anytime soon. It feels like Velocity want to biff in towards middle as well.
Yatska's got a crazy position here.
Alone on this A site. A lot
Surprised they're
to
going
do.
into the op
Aware
here.
of Riddle Order's presence in middle. Trademark does keep Yatska in
Could just
check
go
for now.
take a 4v2 on B.
You can hear it on the other side of the box.
Okay,
In comes the Steel Garden.
that
One
works.
more op for Rossi.
Oh, and he's forced to push up. Tries to fire off a shot at least, but of course rendezvousing away. What a play
planted.
coming out from Riddle Order.
Okay, they know where 2 people are.
3v4 retake, and now you look
And they
towards
know that
Rossi
A main is
until
clear, so they can
Damara
focus
possibly.
on Link or they can focus on CT,
Soldam
either
making a
one.
lot of noise, though. It's a
Am I still with
siege as
GE?
well, but
Do you
Russ
see the
decides
little
to push
banner
on towards
thingy
the Nightfall
on
set
screen?
all into sight. Soldam
I would
unaffected.
not be
Can Damara withstand
promoting
it?
them
No.
if I was
The
not.
spams managing to dink him down. Russ and Rossi, unfortunately, despite the ultimate spent, cannot make use of it.
I'm surprised he invested it there. Like, I know that it really does kind of soften some of the opponents off. Rossi not perturbed by the movement. Hold on.
Wait,
Order are on the hunt. They have found the operator. Russ.
he fade ulted and then they
That
tried to
was the last
save.
bullet in the chamber for Yatsuka, so very good that he got it done. Or he
I think
was
it's time for a
dead man.
timeout for Velocity.
A Riddle order there. I mean, baiting out an ultimate and they're still able to get it done. They caught lightning fast on the rotation there. Madeline feels the need to dive into middle and is punished thusly. And that's an 11th for Riddle order. I mean, Velocity have played a pretty good game of Corrode here, but it feels like they're starting to fall by the wayside.
Yeah, here's the timeout. Whose pick was this?
Well, we'll see if the coach intervention will help them much, if at all. I'm not even sure what their
Riddle
confidence
pick
is
Red.
like
Okay.
right now, especially after these rounds. I mean, you mentioned it. It definitely does look.
Riddle are out if they lose this. Are they 0-2?
Seems to be the point where Riddle
No, they're
will
0-1.
take over.
I think you can get in with 2 losses if you win your other 3.
Should be easier
They would have to beat
secure.
Nongshim full.
Matt Point
Wait,
here
they only play
for
4
the
games. Never mind.
though. Velocity were able to get 50s on their attacking side in the opening half.
I think you can make it in at 2-2.
So we'll see if they come up with something cheeky here tomorrow.
They'd have to beat
Does have a
Nongshim in
bit of
full
a
sense,
lucky
though.
Sliding in with the neon. Danby-esque from last year's Ascension. Bit of a callback there. They do have the chamber. That does quite well on these light buys. You know,
Riddle
the role
pick,
that cheeky
okay.
rendezvous and off angle can give you an opening man advantage. Good bang
Yeah.
for your buck. You just use the headhunter.
Yeah,
That's
Madeline.
what it comes
Potential
down to.
there.
I don't know what Madeline was doing in middle there. That was weird.
Rossi
Got an
and
annihilation
Damara.
as well. Alrighty. Smoke into middle. Velocity. All heading in that direction. How far do they push this? They're just lying in wait. It's a little bit of a mid-trap for Velocity, waiting for Riddle Order to get interested. If they go into B here, there's a full setup from Madeline.
Barrier deployed.
Oh, thanks to the haunt. Figures out to send through the barrier as well, but it's just Riddle Order trying to cut bait.
There's no way they pull the trigger on that. They're going back into Rossi, though. Ooh, good crosshair placement, but the reaction wasn't on point.
Okay, it's kind of nice. The chamber taking first contact means that the stack. Ooh, nobody shoots that.
They can't get into middle.
Nobody
5
shoots that.
seconds.
Now they know it's a
Not
trap.
pushing anything.
They've got
That was a
the
good eye from
angles,
Riddle.
And it's Kaide up for the first kill. First blood drawn against Damara.
The trap setup was nice from Velocity, but getting scanned there totally ruins it.
It's just not there.
Rossi's going to have another crack.
Oh no.
Does have a trademark. I don't know how many bullets he's got in this headhunter.
30
It's like
seconds
6.
left.
Or 5. I can't count. See if Rossi can count 5.
No. He's gotten 0.5. I'll give him that. But you're gonna need at least 1 kill, maybe a second one, then you get tour de force for the next round. But either way, this is just so tough to hold. The team now might be up around back angles, but it's not enough. Rossi goes down to Kaide too. Everyone from Riddle Order able to hold and lock down these angles, but Russ comes
Okay.
in with a hero vandal.
Big double from
Players
Russ.
up from Riddle Order. Prowler towards the site. Annihilation Rift.
Okay.
It
This
does
is super
good,
winnable.
but At least
Super winnable.
get JoJo out, but
Just stick.
unfortunately, down he
Stick, stick, stick,
goes.
stick.
They just hope for lightning fast to get a smoke back up.
Oh my god, they won this.
Spots onto Minty, and it's just Yatsuka left trying to play around it, but despite getting
That is a
stuck,
crazy
Russ with a
retake.
stutter step, Velocity answers back. They are still in this map.
I can't believe they won that round.
Unbelievable. Another 3K in a round that Velocity had no business winning. How has Riddle Order lost that? I mean, it's
Oh, Russ.
brilliant util usage that sees the grab net, the annihilation connects, and Russ just starts going crazy. Hand
That was
in hand
nuts.
With Madeline, they complete a 3-on-5 running through a dark cover into a fully stacked site from Riddle Order. If you're a Japanese fan, your head is in your hands right now.
It's unbelievable.
Gotta go.
Pace. from Riddle. Pressure on that A side of the map, and Minty's done another one of these very missed TPs. He's done this before. It was effective last time. But Velocity, they smell like something's up. They're like, this guy's sus.
Oh no. Sus, but unfortunately the sensors weren't sharp enough. Even Damar getting caught. He set the relay, but the kill's not there. Oh, a third! What?
Unfortunate. You've never seen it from the shadows have that much value. Madeline, his whole team's been hamstrung. He doesn't even feel bold enough to hold that B site. He knows he's got no backup, even if he does.
Planted.
Dude, who is this guy?
Minty?
Yeah.
All right, looks like we're gonna go to map point.
I think he was on Fab for a bit.
No escape.
Yeah. One way or another, definitely through the Japanese tier 2 scene, but
Yep.
it's just unbelievable to me that this entire round
One more round.
because of one TP.
Yeah. And it worked before as well. Like, it really was a similar kind of situation. And unfortunately, Velocity are not cottoned on enough. They're a little bit too disjointed to be able to close in and clear him out. But that's the beauty of the From the Shadows TP, isn't it? You're not actually sure if he's that insane enough to do something like that. So you have to go clear it out. But that indecision, you know, that lazy checking of the angles is what gets you into trouble, isn't it?
Without a doubt.
Okay, they know the chamber's A.
Force as well from Rossi, but
Time to just go to the other side of the
just a
map.
bit of information. The rest of Riddle
I think
Order
I'd like
back
to see
its
them
middle, back to B.
Take middle control here.
Yeah, I feel like they are confident they've got this game on lock. Let's be honest, Velocity, they've won 3 50s this game. They have had some good rounds, but they've had
Okay,
some pretty
they see the
BS
deadlock
rounds.
wall. It looks like they're
If I'm
not
honest,
breaking
that
it.
they've been able to win.
It
Whereas I feel like
should
the
mean
other
that B is
Riddle Order,
weak.
They've had a few breaks their way, but
This push from Lightning
Lightning
Fast is good. He's
playing a pretty good
got really good
attacking side here, and
information.
that's just where things continue to get
Ooh,
better.
they
Madeline
break
with
B.
the deck, Sonic sensors are now
kill one player,
powerless.
and they're gonna try and go. Oh, they don't know where they're going.
Also for Riddle Orders to play around time. 50 seconds.
They're gonna
all over the place.
Try and fake 8. Nice kills from Lightning Fast.
Round's not done yet though. Trying to
Yeah,
get entry into B
they
side
kind of
now with a
overcooked this. They were
Yasuo.
trying to
And Minty.
predict that
It's the off angle.
Velocity would be panic rotating to B, so then they were going to fake A with 2 and go back to B, trying to catch them and like rotate back to A.
Still managed to turn around and fire back though.
He could make it to A in time. With 36 HP, I don't think he's winning this one. Velocity, they're going to respect the fact that he can go and get that spike planted. That's fine.
That aggressive push from the Omen
What's he
had
gonna
all the
have to do
information,
to
so
be
the
able to
fake
win
made no
this one?
sense.
I mean, that's a high percentage plant. It's a good start. Does have some vines.
So really just a good-
He's only got 1 clip left
good
in
round
the
from
game.
Velocity
This is
overall.
gonna be clean from him.
Plays all the way towards the back of the site just to check as well though, but at this point you're banking on that one angle, one choke point. Has to land the first kill. He just goes through and pre-fires it as well. Haunt, hit by the paranoia, tries to slow the horns.
Yeah, somebody needs to.
For those pre-fires, but Russ
I was gonna say
gets
they
it
might
instead.
throw this. No.
Russ has just been such a safe pair of hands this game. Every time he's needed to step up, he's delivered. 11th round for Velocity. It started horribly. Lightning Fast lines up 2. They run into Damara's judge. It's a lifeline for Velocity. It's very hopeful.
All right, they can take this to OT for sure. I think the money's still good for Riddle though.
With the shrouded step, he's crossed his fingers, he's crossed his toes, but it hasn't worked out for him. Respect the attempt though.
Well, here we go. Overtime or bust.
Ooh, Damara has to buy somebody else a rifle.
One straight down A here, I'm assuming. From Velocity. They're not going to see anything. Pacing into middle here for Velocity.
My word. I mean, previously the slight weaker points was Madeline alone on the B site. Now he's
Nice little B
there
split.
Still, but with Rossi, it's Steel Garden instantly ripped, and Riddle Order will be able to kick down the doors into B site. Nightfall sent in as well. Rossi forced to
Probably
run
needed that
safety.
kill.
And everyone trying to look for these angles.
Oh, man.
Spotted up atop of heaven. Rossi
Whiffing a
goes
couple
down.
important duels there.
Viper's Pit invested.
Now there are
I mean,
4 people
Velocity
retaking through
retook a
CT.
pit over on the other side of the map very nicely before, but there's
There should
no
be
way it's
almost
happening again
no
back
way
then.
they win this round.
Never quite sure. Russ, Damara still alive.
4 people in the pit.
And it's the Nightfall all the way.
Okay, the
going.
Nightfall's good.
Soldam, quick on the draw. Takes down Damara. Kaide takes down
Yeah,
Russ.
there's just no way.
One by one. Velocity
And
fall
T?
down right inside of the pit. Riddle order take control and siege command over Corrode.
It's anything but clean. So many thrifty rounds lost. A couple of man advantages to boot, but Riddle Order have got enough depth, enough class to be able to win their
Yeah, they
match.
need a couple kills there from Rossi.
They backed themselves despite a bit of an underwhelming game against Naust in the opener. Gotta give credit to Velocity though. This is not a map that they played an official on. They came prepped.
Okay, Sunset next. I assume we get the Neon Breach here.
Through their paces on their own map pick to open things up here.
And then what were the other games that were played today?
I mean, some of the rounds
Motive.
that, Velocity won. I mean, despite the preparation.
I don't know if I'm gonna go back and watch
Definitely
this.
look good, but it's down to some of these like lucky or BS moments.
This might be a short stream. I might just watch this series and then call it today.
I mean, especially in the second half, they really seem as though they've cracked that code as to where Velocity would be positioned, where the weak points are.
Yeah. I mean, but it
We'll
was
see
far from perfect from them. You
how
know?
fast this series
It
is.
takes 2 to tango. One team can win an upset round and win a round they have no business winning. The other team has to make some pretty big mistakes. But it was anything but perfect from either of these teams, and it was a pretty dead even game. You had some individual brilliance, you had some mistakes being made. But Riddle will win their opening map pick. Nonetheless, I think we're in for a very tight, very entertaining series. Velocity are far from done yet.
For sure, man. I mean, just incredible shots. Hero moments from players like Minty. Soldam's just insane. Damara's got a screw loose in his head as well. But I think Russ
In the best
was
way.
definitely, yes, in the best way. But Russ was a standout performer on this map for sure.
Oh, I'm loving everything I've seen from Russ at this tournament. You know, I didn't really have a strong opinion about him before what I've seen from him on Velocity. Now I've seen Stella calling, delivering in the clutches, and some really, really big impact moments. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Russ here.
You know who's got a big opinion, though? A really good opinion of Russ.
I mean, I wouldn't say a good opinion usually, because I know who you're talking about, but go on.
I bet he's just a little bit heartbroken at the result of this map as well. But I mean, it still was just incredibly close.
Sure. Who is it, Back? Tell us. I'm eager to know. I'm on the edge of my seat. Go on.
I'm waiting for the right moment. I think there's a slight tear rolling down the side of his cheek. It's Big Time, of course. We're gonna toss it back over to Bella and Big Time to break down this map.
Definitely a heated map for Riddle as well as Velocity. Okay, Big Time. I will give you, your spotlight first for this free map.
Look, I'm a professional. I'm not that biased, okay? I do think Velocity made it very close. They had those bright moments, individual prop-offs, and like the casters were saying, I think that's what we were talking about needing to see in order for them to get across the line. I think we got to talk a little bit about Minty. Minty was the only player not competing at Ascension last year for this Riddle squad. So for him to join, come in, this is a fresh experience. And this game, I felt like he really came into his own.
Yep, absolutely. Minty, he was very amazing today in Corrode. Like previously, we saw Minty a little bit struggling in some of the maps, but wow, this guy is destroying Velocity from their own base.
Of course, Big Time wants. I mean, you always got to root for your former players unless you have like beef with them. For sure.
The game in the attacker's side, but unfortunately, Riddle
So I'm not surprised that he's rooting for them.
adapt to the style that Velocity brought, especially after the up impact that Soldam had, holding the defensive lines.
What's up, Perseus? I am still signed with GE, but we're negotiating at the moment.
On the attacking side.
Yeah, I feel like Minty is, of course, our MVP. He did a fantastic job there, that map. I mean, we have to talk about, you know, the TP, the
And yeah, I'm just streaming the Ascension games because I would watch them anyway, so
fantastic job. And in a game that
might
goes
as well.
13-11, that is this close, you need those hero rounds. You need people to step up. The best players in the world are the ones that rise to the pressure, and he did a great job of that. And like you say, overall, I feel like they kind of expected Velocity's aggression here, and I think they managed to neutralize it very well. As we move towards sunset, that's going to be a key theme there as well.
I am back in the States, yeah.
Yeah, that was the map pick of Riddle, and they got it. But we still have map number 2, which is sunset after this short break.
Did you guys watch these other games? Was this motive game worth watching or no? I don't really care about this game, to be honest, but I might watch this one if there's time. Dude, why is this music so loud? Last map is worth watching? Okay. Wayne played well in Abyss. Not surprising. I think he's probably their best player. I can't lie. I have not been impressed by the strategy at this tournament. It just feels like every team has just picked tier 1 comps and is just copying them. I don't see anybody doing anything interesting comp-wise, which is kind of disappointing. I don't know anything about that, Perseus. I just focus on the game. I have no idea anything related to like community stuff around the team.
Again on this series, we are on map number 2, sunset. This is the map pick for Velocity. I think Morgan, you are more more relaxed seeing coming into the map too.
Yeah, I mean, so we're moving across to Velocity's pick. This is a map that they've looked strong on domestically, and when we've seen them play this in the past, they've been running the breach to pair up with that neon. Now, Russ did a great job on the fade. His util was getting value.
You liked my initial correct comp? Yeah, it was good. I wish I had not been talked out of playing it more. We could have adapted what we were doing. We didn't need to go copy the meta. I'm kind of mad that I allowed everybody to talk me out of that.
The onus is on Riddle once again to put a stop.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, I questioned earlier whether bringing a breach is a good thing, but seeing
Join voice chat with Gary. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Is Gary watching?
Yeah, I mean, he's really not a afraid. He's one of the most aggressive duelists we've seen in this tournament so far, but it really is a double-edged sword. When it works, it looks incredibly effective and it's oppressive, but when it gets shut down, then on the flip side, you're just left without a lot of util, you're left without somebody to break those chokes, so it can really go both ways, and it's all going to be about how Riddle...
Oh, on my YouTube channel? Yeah, I mean, I haven't really posted any YouTube videos in a long time.
Even if it's not their map pick, they had the composure to close out and grow from their mistakes when we saw them play against Naus. So nice to see that they've learned, and I still think you have to be leaning Riddle's way right now, because we did see them manage to deal with that aggression ultimately in the end. And I mean, I would love to see a map 3 personally, but I do think we need to see a little bit of a...
Gary's pro watch party streamer now. I know.
Absolutely. We were
He's just a
discussing
content
lot about
demon.
Velocity, but again, Riddle, they are on par in terms of aggressiveness, I guess. In Corrode, we can see, especially Soldum, in some of these situations, he was able to pop off that.
I live on the west coast
taking,
of the US.
Taking everything into his own hands, taking the matters into his own hands, and it looks promising for Riddle in the first map. But coming into the second map, I believe with this short break, Velocity, they are going, to talk things out behind the stage. Like Russ, again, we said that
Gary needs a grown-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reliable. His reads are solid.
Some things never change.
Crucial clutches, but again, it's not enough going against Riddle, where all 5 are firing on all cylinders just now.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic point, where you can have these individuals who can have those pop-up moments. We know that Velocity has that across the board, but unless you're finding consistency, you're going to struggle to beat a team like Riddle that are so well drilled. And like you say, when everybody on one side is shooting, those pop-offs on the other aren't quite enough to get it across the line. So I do think they have to find consistency outside.
What's up, Mr. Pacifier? How are you?
Pairing.
And
Do I support anti-immigration protests?
From the side of Riddle,
It's probably not the place to talk about that, but I mean, our country is doing some very stupid stuff right now.
The friendly banter between
That's for
these
sure.
guys, it was very fun. It was very entertaining to watch. But again, it shows that Riddle is very, very convincing this far. They are very confident, comfortable even in the stage. But Velocity, what do you think needs to be changed from them to be able to win the second?
Disciplined teams. I mean, the biggest thing between tier 1 and tier 2 is not aim or mechanics. It's just consistency and teamwork.
Double down on it, and I want to see them have a lot of depth in the synergy,
Hamza
in those set pieces on the side of Vitality. Russ is
just joined. Well, Velocity's down 0-1 at the moment.
And one we've grown to expect from them. Obviously, that pairing of the Neon.
All right, Riddle playing the Gen G comp.
I want to see depth of set pieces and consistent aggression getting that first kill.
Yeah, on the other hand, the agents.
Whichever team can set up their Neon to get value
like a total lockdown.
probably wins this map.
VLT's agent pick. It's very defensive. Well, but let's.
Do I think Velocity 14 chamber on every map is an issue? No.
To get that W and bring us to map number 3, we will get the answers to our questions with Pulski and Quack.
I think you should lean into whatever your players are good at.
Very much Bella as well as Big Time. Big Time's a straight up liar, by the way. I just want to.
Do I agree with Ewok that Leviathan is the best mechanical player currently in this tournament? I don't know. Probably not.
From Riddle Order as well.
I don't know.
He smiles through the pain very well.
I'm not really paying attention to individual mechanics.
And I'm sure many a South Asian fan, if Velocity do go down here to Riddle Order. But
Usually the Thai players have the best mechanics, though.
3 months because
Seems
South
like.
Asia ended so early that Velocity have actually played an official on Sunset, and they're playing the same comp that they did back then. So let's see how things do end up going for them. Riddle Order, on the other hand, you mentioned they just changed their comp. It's been a little while. In the final of the Japanese Domestic League, they did get destroyed on this map by Fennel, so it's clear that they needed some changes.
Ooh.
The changes able to work out huge this time, as well as this Sheriff shot. Jojo, start things off.
He wants more. Taking some more of these angles.
Ooh.
Might be biting off more than he could chew. Damaro's a bit of a bulldozer today, and the rest of Velocity hand in hand with him as they shove their way through middle.
Safe though, he's got Yatska right next to him with the GravNet set up. The whole team has just cleared out B main as well. So a lot of information! No, he actually goes in for a collect! Lightning fast! Wondering where his teammates have gone. We'll be able to take down Yatska, but there's still so much more to do. We mentioned Amara. You gotta mention Soldam in that mix as well. And here he comes making a lot of noise down middle. The recon to clear and check, but Medley comes in huge for a couple of kills. Lightning fast, low HP, cannot survive.
All right.
Yeah,
How many
Jojo
pistols is
used
that?
Riddle order there. Velocity. They had some ideas. They had some hopes that something would happen.
Riddle has won 3 pistols now. 3 out of 3 pistols.
And a beautiful adjustment from Jojo. Russ, a big heavy hitter today for Velocity, goes down before this round even gets started, which is the worst possible feeling as the breach. You had a whole bag of utility that you were hoping to do something with that round. I want to look, actually look at that. Bottom right hand corner of your screen, he's got everything.
I mean, I don't know. I honestly have no idea, Perseus.
To use any of it.
Instantly down, that is. You're right.
You definitely learn different habits when you have to deal with ping.
To top mid. The drone will kind of check, but
Probably does make people play a bit differently.
Fault line into the push into A site.
Yeah, they're just trying
If I had to take a timeout right now, I mean, I wouldn't take a timeout right now. They just lost a pistol round.
Fault line is adjusted from Russ, forces out the paranoia.
Yeah, quick response.
Riddle mechanically better than VLT? Yeah, probably a little bit.
Rotating into position. Down to the shots, Minty was phenomenal in map number 1 with some crazy TPs. Velocity, just waiting for maybe Util to come back through.
I just realized that they're playing Rossi on Cypher here. This will be interesting.
Maybe waiting for the fault line to come back up. I'm not really sure which.
You're gonna be honest, Rossi isn't him. I mean, I don't know. He seems okay. Seems decent.
Moves. You got flash set all the way towards the back. Relay completely connecting, but nonetheless, no real shots going through just yet. Dark cover.
I feel like he gets a lot of unnecessary hate. So he's just a player. He's a decent player. He's not like insane, but he's decent.
You got the GravNet. You got Kaede, and he's here again. A double kill quickly connected upon. And 2 players left on this A site. Lightning fast, in with the right clicks, but it's not true. Stinger shots, and now Madeline cannot find much with the Sheriff as well. More going through for Kaede as he just kind of builds up towards his
Okay, pretty clean opening 2 rounds for Riddle.
Getting closer indeed. Going to be given the spike defuse as well. Now 3 off as they head into the bonus round.
Keep all of their
Love that from
guns.
Velocity, though, getting a lot out of a little. It's patience over on elbow side until Rust's utility comes back up, and you see the layers of it. Full commitment across to the site, flashpoint through the site.
A little scary that you're playing attack and you have to go into a couple of stingers where you don't know where they are. It's almost like going to a judge.
I love the short aggression with the
Or a
fault
Bucky.
line that's come back up as
Speaking of judges,
just waiting on elbow side for a good 15 to 20 seconds. Doesn't end up converting into very much at all, but I love the attempt.
interesting wall from this Viper. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use this one.
There are definitely more things that they can do for some of the other rounds, but for now at least, it's a different approach. This time into B site, a lot of early noise. Yatska prepping the GravNet.
I mean, one of the things about mechanics is mechanics are probably like the least important thing in this game at a high level. Like, they obviously matter, but
Right, you're either decayed or
unless you're literally like Ospas or Primi,
spots out Yatska through the smoke.
it's a lot more about your decision making and teamwork
Spam as well, but here goes Demara.
than it is about
Nuclear
mechanics.
towards backside, sets up fast lane as well.
Nice hit by Velocity.
Bulldozes it single-handedly, forcing his will, oppressing it on Riddle Order's bonus round here. Sold him now.
Yeah, I do think that Sebastian.
What it could get done with the judge.
I think we're gonna see a lot of people who have bad utility get super exposed because there's a lot of people that have really bad utility, even at the tier 1 level. And if people are wasting utility in the new patch, then they're gonna get super punished. Holy.
For the ace, a full perfect cleaned up on that round number 3.
What a statement from Damara. Anti-bonus in Velocity's first gun round. He pulls out the ace. sliding through onto backside. Beautiful.
I feel like this wall is not good.
The wall drops. Able to find Kaide, able to
The
find
wall like
Solo
lets
on
you
the
get
backside.
upstairs.
He's everywhere. It's exactly what you want from your Neon. Whenever you try to take some space, come in from the retake from the defensive side, he's just
Yeah, I think this wall is bad.
Back towards A. Oh, we saw this.
Yep. Minty, just be careful not to get caught in transition here. I believe the fault line has been pulled off of contact though.
Seems Damara's joined global soon. Why? Because he aced one time in a tier 2 tournament.
Being held. There you go, Minty. Getting
That's
out of
definitely
dodge.
not how you evaluate players.
Crowded step to safety. As a result, you see the rotation pulled from Soldam all the way back into spawn side.
I mean,
Velocity quite happy.
you have to have good mechanics to be a tier 1 player. Let's just assume that you have good mechanics. But I mean, once you have tier 1 mechanics, then your mechanics don't really matter. Because everybody has tier 1 mechanics. Does that make sense? Like, there's very few outlier players mechanically in the game.
It'll just be Kaide trying to spam the numbers down through market.
And because it took so much time for their hit to go through on A site for one of the previous rounds as well, I mean, this is more conditioning.
I'm just assuming that if you are tier 1 potential player that you have a certain level of mechanics.
Everyone over onto B. They're all prepared for it. The flash is going through. Grab net getting sent, but not quite sitting down Velocity just yet. Lightning Fast able to answer back through. But they're trying to get
How does he get 2 there? Whoa. Uh-oh. Nice play by Minty. Damn, how did they lose that? I guess Minty just kind of owned them. Not a great swing by Velocity. Once they get these 2 from Lightning Fast, continuing to push into backside, I think is a mistake there.
Slows them down so long that the entire team for Riddle Order is there. I was talking about how Velocity had cleverly pulled the rotate early on in the round, but they still walked into a 5-stacked site over on B for Riddle Order.
That's my favorite agent to play. I mean, it's always been Yoru. But now that everybody's finally learning Yoru, he's less fun. I was playing Yoru back when he had literal footsteps, like fake footsteps.
Just down in the dirt.
Half a second more, and that relay bolt connects onto Jojo. He needed to hit that shot in exactly that second, or it was Jova with him and his teammate in spawn there. Russ gonna join up with Rossi.
Yeah, I think Velocity needs to change how they're playing this map. Because they're just running into a comp that wants you to run into it. You can't just be sending it into Omen, Viper, Deadlock, Neon.
That was a nice one.
Like, you're gonna get counter utiled really badly. They need to play like
You got a lot of things here for Riddle Order. You got a lot of things, man.
a mid-roundy game.
Not a round that they should lose, but
Bait out the Deadlock wall, break the Deadlock wall, get the Viper Molly out.
Trying to play all the way towards the back of market. Might be able to catch them in a slight one and done, but ultimately down to this utility. Riddle should have it. They get spotted out though. Caught by the
Ooh, nice try by Rossi.
It's now Yatska running out of time.
Oh wait, actually, no, he just won them the round. Very good.
Run away.
I didn't realize Russ was alive also.
Velocity. Russ gonna go down with this fight. He's already happy with what they've taken away that round. Didn't even feel the need to hold on to the Vandal anymore. Good start for Russ and Rossi. Pivot in the mid-round. Able to buy enough time at the cam. Fault line on 8 HP. This is so huge for Rossi. He goes completely unchecked in market there.
Sensor up.
Definitely something that Riddle Order would have had to be cognizant of.
Okay, they're just 5-stack sending an A, it looks like. Which I don't mind on an eco round.
Give Velocity a bit of a foothold in this attacking side
It's
now.
probably okay.
Just proof that you can't leave any stone unturned. That stone's gonna be Rossi at some point, but now.
I mean, are they going to take the space? They just threw a bunch of utility.
Once again, he's going off onto the trips and
Hello?
back into safety. Hunter's Fury though, and there's a slight opening. Players from Riddle Order have pushed all the way down middle and into tiles. Damara just continuing to barrel forward.
Okay, they do make it in, but the timing could be kind of nice on this flank here.
Solem onto the hero rifle. Everyone's noted and alerted to this position as well.
Wait, they haven't planted yet. What are they doing?
He's managed to get back up into Link. Once again, though,
Velocity. Trying to slow this one down. Now
This is a very awkward round.
Side here, Quack.
They're gonna go.
oh, that's where
They're re-walking that. I mean, I guess I kind of get it, but you know they're flanking you.
Things might have been slowed down, but it doesn't work out well for Velocity. Just Amara left, and he doesn't have anything except for this one weapon. Takes down Kaide into the smoke, spams and goes in for the reload.
He might win this. They just ate so much damage.
Back into the spike and up around the smokes. The spike's getting stuck to halfway. He's trying to get spray transfer.
Oh my god. Dude,
Just in time to
what are both of these teams doing?
clutch.
This is unbelievable. This guy's having a ridiculous game on the Neon. Middle order.
I mean, this round was terribly played by both teams.
To be fair, there
Like,
wasn't
what?
really a lot invested by them in that round.
They both just, like,
Made Velocity really
ate
work
a
for
ton
it.
of spam.
Thank God for Damara. Seen that a couple of times this tournament already. I guess that the stand-up curse is like not really.
That was a bad round.
in Ascension Pacific.
It's a blessing.
Well, let's see if Velocity.
Do I have any tips for managing nerves and
This
focus?
will be the round to be blessed. Both teams will.
I mean, just try and simplify what you're doing. Just like pick one little job that you can do every round, and just focus on doing that.
Thank you. It's part of
Stop
the
thinking about the whole game.
Reinforced by a barrier mesh as well. Drone goes into middle here for Jojo, looking for any information. Big scan on multiple players.
Wow.
Keeping an eye on Velocity's movements.
It's really easy to get caught up in the grand picture of the game, and oh my god, I don't have any kills. Oh my god, this game's so hard. Just focus on like just one small little thing. Like, this round, I'm just gonna make sure that I take this space early in the round, and then accomplish that goal. How does Damara win that?
Still able to fire back. So them trying to pop over, tries to get away, but no. Damara will just deny it. Jojo coming through the smokes though. And they head back in for the fight. Aim duels on top of aim duels. Unfortunately now it's just lightning fast and battling. Spike planted soon enough.
Dart is there. Hunter's Fury is there. For the post plant. Lightning fast going to refresh the dark cover on short.
Oh, spotted inside of the smokes. Lightning fast. Both of them all playing for contact around the corners. Lightning fast. He lands the spray transfer.
Velocity really starting to get going on this attacking side of some.
Just gonna pin this message real quick before the questions start happening. Yeah, this game has been a little chaotic. It's been a little, you know, I say this a lot. This game is a game about who makes the least amount of mistakes and who punishes the mistakes the best.
And when he's playing like this, why the hell wouldn't you?
Just ridiculous. 13 kills, 5 deaths now up for Damara.
Money's broken for Riddle. That was the round that both of these teams needed to win. And Velocity will really start to take more of a foothold in this half. Take control of this game. Outlaw picked up from Rossi.
Yeah, this has been much better from Velocity. As soon as they started exploring middle a bit, this game has gotten a lot easier for them.
Trying to retain control over as much of the map as possible. Now thinking to check down middle. They've spotted out Kaide, and Rossi lands his shot too. Russ on for the third casualty.
Very nice. Okay, they look in control at least of this half.
Yeah, full B side control. I mean,
It's Envy's match today. Yeah, it is their first match. I mean, I don't know. I know nothing about the South American teams or Brazilian teams, so I have no clue. I think Envy's obviously good, but I just don't know if their style is going to hold up against better competition.
They'll just sit there. they'll just wait for you to make.
Or
a
if the
mistake.
competition's even better, because
Knowing that
I've
they'll have a
watched
very well
literally
trained team to
zero
execute after that, but
South
after
American
that,
Valorant.
That round being the perfect example of it. You just walk into their crosshairs, and it's just far too easy.
It's the silence. It's also a little bit unsettling at times for Riddle Order, and they begin to make some moves so that positions revealed. The meditation pays off for Velocity.
I mean, they didn't even need to do anything special that round. They walked into mid, they just sat there. As soon as you saw Riddle making moves, it's immediate. The counter utility. Fault line, you have, you know, Damara sliding out onto you. Easy as you like. We need to chill. I mean, I don't speak Japanese, but I know
Oh yeah.
we can't just keep pushing into them like that. They're just waiting for it.
You sure you don't speak Japanese? One way or another.
No way.
This next round up, fast lane straight into elbow. Damara's already up.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I feel like the way that Envy plays could get punished by like a Brazilian team that just wants to shoot them.
Thunder's here for Russ. You gotta get off the site, or you're a liability. Gravnet and the Annihilation, though. Big rotation once again for Riddle. It's a stacked site.
Also, the
Annihilation and everything else.
the
too.
pressure at Ascension is way higher than in the regional leagues, and
To slow them down, if any.
there's a lot more experienced players in the LATAM teams, I think. But I mean, Envy could just stomp everybody. I really don't know.
One connection, Rolling Thunder through as well. Tomorrow will be the first point of contact. And now Yatsuk going down. Lightning fast, able to trade.
Okay. They have time to work. They don't necessarily have to force this.
That's a pesky position to work against. They managed to throw a shotgun in his face, but still, that's when Minty.
Yeah, I think they needed to freeze there after that. I think every time that they go A, their tempo's a little bit off. They're like getting elbow, and then they're freezing for too long, and then they're trying to force the site.
Velocity stop defying expectations, right? You can't just keep
What's up, Ominous? How are you?
telegraphed, taking control, and then running into a stack site and win every time. It's really reminding me of the final maps of the Champ Grand Final, though, to be honest. The way Velocity's playing, I feel like I'm watching NRG's attack side, where they would just go up into elbow, and they would take, you know, fisticuff fights with Fnatic on A, and they would win them, regardless of the macro. They wouldn't care about the rotations, they wouldn't care about fighting, they would just execute really well. That really feels like the ethos with Velocity right now.
They're trying to do similar things, but this time SK Rossi's gonna be the one who gets caught down middle. Damara, though, just
He's so far ahead of everybody. Just needs to hold this space now.
And maybe up towards Boba as well. And Drone goes in first to check. Paranoia also going through from Minty. But once again, Russ comes back in to really push off his
Nice round
opponents.
from Damara.
Able to spin around 90 degrees to 90 degrees. Soldam trying to look for the opening through with a fast lane, but
Okay. Good trade.
Jojo instantly out, but trade it in from Russ. Just Soldam left and onto the spike, quickly spotted out by Damara. The utility comes in, and there's the frag, there's the kill, and Velocity up to 6.
Just another perfect flash from Russ. It's the face check to start things off, establishing that he's off the spike, and then immediately, as soon as the second tap comes in, it's a flash through the wall and a slide out. It's perfect play. Damara's everywhere. He's all over.
Damara's going crazy.
He's up the guts in mid, and one thing's for sure, he's in Riddle Order's head.
Oh my god.
He's so aggro.
Riddle Order. You've already heard from them. They feel like they need to chill. They need to... I mean, I don't even know. I just feel like there's no containing Damara. It feels inevitable. No matter what you do, this guy's just running all over you.
When it comes...
Riddle needs to shut down
this movement,
B main.
pathing into sites, into deep positions, almost instinctual.
Or they need to
and
play
also
B
set up
retake,
so well
honestly,
in conjuncture with
and shut
Russ.
down middle. Because their A is fine, but middle's been a hole, and their B has also been bad.
Feels like a bit of PTSD for Riddle Order.
Oh,
They had to play SPG last year, and they had Dabby running at them with coordinated util and just absolutely blowing them out of the water. Now it's happening again. Oh,
Wait,
Oh,
Havoya's not with
surely
XLG
off the
anymore?
rim, surely off the rim. Oh my god, we've hit a 3. That's
Nothing
huge.
but net.
Yeah. That's what Damara's doing right now. Still bloody 360s
Swish.
in the server. Warm up.
He's dodging you.
Interesting.
It's,
Do I know Patrick is 6th for VLT? Yeah, it's weird.
So, essentially, I mean, that timeout is going to, for the most part, be trying to get them the last gun round. But more than that, I think it's a bit of a mental timeout, you know. Need some wise words coming in for the coaching staff.
That's kind of crazy. I thought XLG had a pretty good year,
As well as real tough, but
all things considered.
hopefully this mental
And they kept their spot. Was his contract just up? I guess maybe his contract was just up or something.
Velocity are just sitting in mid. Now gonna go back in towards B main, but this is where the trap's being held. This is much better for Riddle.
Just tell him, just hold, spring out at the right time, paranoia, everything all collapsed through, but Velocity's just ready to fight. Damara spams over as well. Both players incredibly low, but also managing to get out with their life intact.
Rossi
30
having a
seconds
think
left.
about running back into mid. In fact, his footsteps have pulled Riddle back in that direction. After
Yeah, was that like a fake rotate by him?
Pump the side again.
Or was he trying to re-wrap and then change his mind?
Net first, lobbed across, and now every player from Velocity, just the firing squad set up high-low.
Okay, nice round from Velocity.
And everyone from Riddle Order hitting the deck.
I mean, that was the perfect adjustment from Riddle post timeout. They need to hold traps against this contact playstyle. If Velocity do nothing, they need to do nothing. The right answer is exactly this. Have these dirty setups where off the contact you're ripping a paranoia. There's a Hunter's Fury from downtown. That is a recipe for success. Unfortunately, Velocity is just playing so good that you can have the right answer and you'll still lose the round. I'd love for them to get the op out here as well, but I'm not sure they had the money for it.
Yeah, I can't. It's the grab net first, but Damara doesn't even care, dude.
Nope. 19 and 7. Why would you? He is him. Gravnets can't hold him.
Soldem's having a rough one.
Much less sonic sensors. Yatska gonna try though. At
Nice.
least on the side, Baramash will continue from
Oh.
time. He just shoots it down. Hunter's
Okay,
Fury
gets 2
does connect
tags.
as well.
Good info.
Riddle battered and bruised on that A side of the map. Soldem's doing laps in spawn. He doesn't know where Velocity's going to end here because Rossi's being applied a pressure towards that B side of the map.
And all of a sudden, there it goes. The pressure slowly but surely mounting up into kills. Kaide, the first one to go down. Minty arriving in, but the trade's right on top. Jojo.
What's Rossi's timing like here?
With another grab net off towards Madeline.
Oh my god, what a weird round.
Damara slowly making his way all across, but the spike.
Oh no.
And
Long range.
annihilation, all of a sudden.
Long range annihilation kill.
Will find no
Unlucky.
reprieve.
Okay, the stun actually could be nuts.
Slides on through, does connect with the
Oh, he doesn't know the other guy's here.
Yatska B kinda knows where the annihilation came from.
Nice try.
Sudden swing out to the left will catch him off guard.
7-5, not bad.
Post timeout did have a nice adaptation and a good gun round finally converted there. Great moves from Minty inside a market. The pinch straight through middle as well. Yatska and Minty combining for a big impact gun round that's much needed, but now they've got a lot of work to do on their attacking side.
Yeah, I mean, if he clutches that, the map is over.
Third after the break.
But 7-5, not a bad scoreline. For either team, honestly, considering how the map started. Yeah, they're 0-3 on pistols right now, so they're actually doing pretty well considering that they haven't started any of the maps off well. Yes, coaches can talk during halftime.
And it's the second half now between Riddle.
Damn, he's
Order,
20 to
and
8.
Vitality.
Holy.
Slowly but surely, the answers were getting found.
Coaches cannot talk during
Now
tech
back
pauses.
onto the attack.
Everyone's done it now today.
You're not really allowed to talk about anything during tech pauses, even for the players on the team.
Riddle Order, let's see what they're going to be able to do with their attacking side. Viper Ball is up, and there's a door right behind that, broken down by Riddle Order, and now it looks like they want to go B.
Just straight through their own wall. Velocity shortly hearing a lot of the footsteps, but the frenzy shots just damaging onto Rossi now. Not quite able to connect onto Soldan.
Uh-oh.
Look at that! Breaking the ankles of some of these.
Damn, they just got owned.
Off to the back end as well.
Spike
Barrier
planted.
mesh set up and lightning fast will kind of cut that up. But off to the other end,
Yeah, they kind of need to win this game if they're going to play Nas and Nongshim next.
He's maxed out his materials.
Although, without Nongshim as playing, I think they could maybe beat Nongshim. Naus, though, I think looks like maybe the best team at the event. Certainly top 2.
That's now what that toxic screen is for. It blocks off the door even further while Velocity just tries to get as many picks as possible. Right click's not connecting, and that frenzy will come in handy for Solom at the end. Yacht's got to clean up the kills.
Great pistol from Middle Order. Viper Wall obscuring any kind of chance of having a little bit of a look into middle here. Use that as a bit of a stage to set the B execute up correctly.
That was clean. Clean from Riddle.
It was a pretty straightforward round. Not too much pushback from Velocity. Their defensive half here off to a pretty slow start.
No escape.
It's definitely going to be slowed down a little bit further as well.
Big B stack. Riddle Order have taken control of B main pretty easily. It's a 3-1-1. Just holding around the map. Waiting to see if Velocity are going to do anything. But, you know, as mentioned before, Velocity are one of the best teams that just doing nothing.
Yeah, I agree with that,
They will
Ominous.
sit here until
I
the
think-
cows come home.
I think it's going to be hard for Boom not to make it, though. Boom looked good. But you never know.
Just kind of telepathically communing with each other.
Yes, I have seen Giant Sunset.
Order.
They do a lot of aggro stuff.
You're doing nothing. Kaide might actually be able to call the A site clear, and that will be more information for the rest of the team. Hey, beginning to move now.
Oh, he spotted out the Sova there. That's a bit of a tell. Not to mention the fact that, yeah, your Viper's all the way up elbow, spotting out everything. So
Big
Riddle Order,
lurk on the Viper. They're doing little...
avoid running into
I mean,
the
this
attack.
buy is
That's
trolling.
behind here for
Double
Velocity.
Marshall,
That will
one
help
gun.
kinda scout
What
the
is
setup
this? Single Marshall's fine, and having the Marshall human drone on the other side of the map is good. The second Marshall is crazy.
Trying to take that duel against Russ.
That's like asking to get eco'd.
Better to play with the rest of the team towards the back. Now, it's going to be the assault in for the site. Snake fight, more utility dumped in just to block off the back of spawn. And all of a sudden, they just continue to push on through. Yatska with the musket, sold them in with the Phantom, just able to shoot all through the smoke.
Time for Velocity's gun round. 7 apiece here. Pretty clean anti-eco. Pretty clean pistol. Great start on the attacking side for Riddle Order. Going to restore a little bit of confidence to them. Seems like they're enjoying just no-scoping absolutely everything with the Marshall.
Wow.
Big Marshall fans.
Yeah, they've tied up the score.
Yo, Tactibears. Checking out the tech decks too. Playing a bit of Tony Hawk. He's current with the memes. He's up to date. What is that from Minty? What the
Wow.
hell, man? This guy's
Wow.
blood.
Oh, that's a crazy play.
Set play though, in it with the grab net, but
Good recovery from Damaro, though.
down two with him. Not too bad as the answer comes back through from Kaede.
That's one of those plays that only works on land.
Just this barrier mesh. Drone as well to clear out the back, and Kaede tried to make a go at it. Unfortunately, we'll get replied with. Just get slapped up. Yatsuka onto the site. Has Annihilation to take at least one away, but surely they will get him off. They almost
Okay.
but not quite. Madeline able to find the trade in response. Just Jojo. Recon and a shock dart. Needs to isolate the duels.
I will say, lightning fast is always good for these like little jiggle peaks to start. Yep. Doesn't get caught that often. Unaware.
Able to hammer him down.
Barely scraping through that one velocity, but they get it done. Despite some psychopathic tendencies from Minty, this guy's teleports are out of control.
How much audio key difference? I mean, it's massive.
Gotta put this guy back on a
Omen teleport is like
That is just, it's
one of the strongest abilities on land because you can't hear it.
It opened up the site. What do you mean? Oh my god.
Damara's still feeling it. But that was expensive. Anti-bonus there for velocity. It's now time for Riddle's first gun round. If that's how the bonus is looking, I mean, what the hell are these guys going to be putting together going forward here?
Gotta admit, it's a little bit creative. It's entertaining for sure, and they might just do the same quick-paced hits onto this other side of the map. Being able to break down the trips. Rossi.
Yeah.
Alerted, lightning
It's
fast,
just,
check down middle
I
as
think
well.
it kind of has to do with like the frequency at which the Omen teleport sits, like in the audio spectrum.
Pictures.
I think it matches up like pretty closely with the rumble of guns, like the bass rumble of guns, and just like the ambient white noise as well, because it's like it really is super hard to hear it in the middle of like a chaotic situation. If anybody is shooting, you basically cannot hear it.
Smokes off the top and middle as well. Ooh.
Okay, wall over the top. Try and cut the rotations, but there's 4 people here already, so not really locking in anybody. Yeah, they should definitely they should definitely cancel this.
There are plays from velocity all the way across. So opening the
Now the wall is maybe useful. It's kind of a nice call by them to chill, try and bait.
It's not quite there just yet. They peek on through, they get punished by lightning fast. Now into the trips, and Russ will be able to find another. 2 players left, and it's 10 seconds to
10
go.
seconds.
They might be able to get the spike down, but oh,
Nope.
it's Damara. He's been in the spot this entire time.
Okay, nice round from Velocity.
Able to catch Russ, but that's about it.
Good early stack, got people in the right
Good
place,
start
won the
for
macro
Riddle,
game.
To be honest,
You gotta buy your own
Very easy to go into
IEMs.
the market. They act like they're interested in purchasing something on the B site.
Most people use the Sure ones or Razor ones, I think.
I will walk away from this right now, and Velocity say, I don't care, bro. Go for it.
Left.
And it close up the round
Remaining.
either which way. I think it's a pretty safe bet. You plant Damara in elbow. There are other 4 players on Velocity can hold B, and that's probably a recipe for success.
Just as Velocity does, but this time around though,
Okay.
all the way out a slight trade with SK Rossi taking down 1, but it's lightning fast who also suffers defeat. Oh no, and now Russ getting caught for all the noise that Damara was making all the way towards the back of spawn. Might be able to catch the drop onto Minty though. And what's happening on site? They're trying to get the spike down real
Dude,
low.
what is this round?
You don't
Gun
have
out.
the economy in this round, but
What is this round?
God. Just running all the way back and forth. It's absolute mayhem and velocity.
This has been a
gone.
messy.
SK Rossi now the only.
This has been a
one
messy map.
because Damar's way too low. How do they string this together?
I don't know how. They're barely limping through this. If Rossi's healthy, then, you know, I'm Steve Jobs. Jesus, man.
Remaining.
Oh my god. What is this round?
Yeah, I don't know what this round was.
Clean it up at the end.
Crazy.
Just
He was happening.
complete nonsense happening.
Damara was in spawn. Russ was dancing with someone inside tiles. It was Minty. And this duel on spawn side,
Enemy remaining.
Solden cleans it up. I don't even understand what happened in the first
Yeah,
place.
Razor makes IEMs. I think they have like 3 different versions or something like that.
Take the round, and I think let's just move on.
Let's go.
They're
Round
the
number
ones
8.
that I used from them were not bad. They're like, I think they were like 180 bucks,
Into A. Russ
200
and
bucks,
Mara
something like
lying
that.
away.
They were fairly
Players
comfortable.
that can shut this down, not only form-wise, but also they have the right utility in order to do so.
No, they will set it up. The Hunter Tree goes through as well. Does connect them to at least just one guy, but both Russ and
Damn, they
Mara
tried to fight A main
with
with
kills
2
on their
people?
guns.
They only had sheriffs.
I don't know about that.
Do there. Rossi is pinning them in on the flank right
They
now.
tried to fight A main with 2 people, both of which were on short.
It's gonna take some time though. Madeline in
Why?
for the shot, but the trade quickly in response. Riddle order are just online. The weapon picked up and it's quickly called and heard as well. Rossi unfortunately will not be able to set up that flank after all.
Pretty clean.
Might be time for a velocity timeout.
Big thumbs up. They know they're on the verge of closing this map out. Very creative.
Okay.
There from
Never mind.
Velocity. Breach utility
They were fighting it with the Hunter's Fury. I
sliding
didn't even
Neon.
register that.
Riddle passed the test, at least against the sheriffs. Got some big odds to work with now. Pits online, Annihilation. Hunter's Fury as well, and another fight over 8.
Oh my god, it's just a huge clash as both teams go
Oh my
head to
goodness.
head. Damara
What is happening?
able to snap onto the first. Solem going down as well. Kaide trying to trade back, but a little bit too exposed to Russ. 3 kills to his belt so far, and is now JoJo left, feeling pinned down from both ends. Tries to play around the smoke, but Russ, he's trying to tamper down his team.
I mean, he's just over-delivering every single time. He's the last player on that A side of the map. If he doesn't come up clutch with a 3K, then Riddle Order will just roll on through into the A site. As it stands, though, JoJo against the world, 1-on-3, taking a long time to clear out all of these angles, and Russ is long gone. He wants nothing to do with this. He just wants to play the post plant. How far does JoJo push this? He's not interested in the plant. He's just going to walk straight into velocity.
Oh no, it's Crossfire too. Pilly, I can't look.
Russ has got it.
Okay, big round from
Well played
Russ.
from him. Unreal. Just continues to deliver. That was the 9 apiece round. Game completely hanging in the balance. And this is just huge. Damara gets his. Annihilation has caught the other player in that crossfire, and every single player that peeks into Russ gets decked.
And thanks to that, now, I mean, he's just sitting on that Rolling Thunder too. A very useful tool for the upcoming rounds.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go again. They haven't had enough yet, Quack. Oh, it's just
Oh,
pressure.
it's just a slight bait this time.
Yeah,
And trying to bait out the breach stun.
Little bit of a different flavor. Triple B keeping them in check on short.
Good discipline from
Try to find out
Russ
what's
with his
going on
util.
that shot, so they know that there's at least one player in A main. And Riddle Order feel like the jig is up, you know. They thought they were being sneaky, but the dart will reveal that they're hanging around.
Still though, cutting noise all the way through middle back into B.
Yeah.
This is a retake setup.
I mean, yeah, they could just get the pit down here. I'd like Rossi to just hold on to the camp. Wait
Yeah.
for the retake. Problem with putting the pit
They do
down
have
here
breach
is
all for retake.
almost certainly Russ is going to Rolling Thunder you out of it, so it's really about game planning for all of the ults in the post plant here.
Okay.
You can really show your high level as
They
a
plant.
team in terms of map.
Oh my god, they planted outside of the pit. And now they have to replant.
Oh, it's the lurk too.
Okay, 1 for 1. He's coming in through market for the Rolling Thunder.
Out the ultimate so that
Does he use it for backside or front sight? Is the question. Are you gonna use it for backside? It's 3 people. That's really good.
Everyone just knocked up mid-air, lightning fast. Will be able to draw first blood. SK Rossi as well. But
Katie.
JoJo has a chance. Gunned down by SK Rossi.
Ooh, okay. Nice retake.
Personal will not be able to withstand lightning fast and
Good Rolling
velocity.
Thunder. Nice
Will look
retake.
to extend their gap.
That is just so sick from Velocity. They dive into middle trade.
If I had to make a Japanese dream team roster, Depp may get Laz out of retirement.
Every single outline of all order players. Lightning Fast knows exactly where Soldum standing. TP's on in.
And then get
Gorgeous retake from Velocity.
Ace from Fennel. And
Now within range of closing out the map.
maybe Sugar Zero.
Good for Riddle Order in this round, but they're just gonna send it all the way through with so that was the tip of the spear, but now it's completely blunt thanks to Damara. Just able to block that up as a whole. Relay bomb as well.
Nice shots from Damara. Okay, I think Velocity's got this.
Too much. SK Rossi as well out towards Link and everyone once again. Damara telling them to stay humble and sit down.
It's got to be so demoralizing, Quack. Wouldn't you say, perhaps?
Nice shot.
It's not my best work. But Velocity, I mean, this certainly is. These last 2 rounds, they have just flattened Riddle Order. Any attempt at the AS was swatted away like an annoyance. Map point now to push us through to Haven. Damara on for the 30. What a treat we have here. Riddle Order, they haven't had enough, you know? They're gonna give it another crack.
Nah, this time they are set up for it.
Yeah, Riddle.
Not a full blind rush in. They're able to penalize Damara for his past transgressions. Still though, Russ
I don't totally know what Riddle's game plan is. They're just constantly hitting A into the breach.
Hunter's Fury ripped as Jojo tries to give his team safe entry. SK Rossi with the spams, able to gun down Kaede.
Not much util left here for Russ to be able to complete this retake. I'm not sure how they get back in here. They don't have to paranoia, they just have to dry contact here.
Oh, and they get hit by the grab net as well, but lightning fast! Fire support from back lines! Now it's TP around generator, and on the site, it's just Jojo who was shot down. Yatsuka hopping around, trying to look for that diffuser.
Oh, lightning fast. You gotta protect your boy.
He's managed to get it. 8 rounds.
Oh no, what a throw. What a throw. He didn't protect him.
Huge clutch from Yatsuka there. Able to keep his team in the map. They really want this 2-0. His 2nd year in a row here at Ascension. That's some beautiful experience being shown. Nice crouch peek onto Lightning Fast, who was on a bit of a heater. That guy was grab netted up. I don't know how on earth he put 2 kills
Do
together.
I think Envy should continue playing Flex? I don't think it really matters. Initiator Flex, kind of a similar thing.
Damara went down for free. Russ used all his utility earlier on in the round. Oh, here we go again.
Doesn't really matter what Envy plays, to be honest.
Oh, he was so young. He did nothing wrong. He was just standing idly by.
My boy, oh! Straight into market though this time. The haggling is not.
Yeah, nice little response. We got kind of a passive, doubled up Boba setup with an aggressive A play. Nice. Alright, we're going Haven.
It's just Minty left.
We are going to Haven.
For all the quick pushes, all the huge noises that the Neons make now, Minty, he's giving them a rabbit to chase, Philly.
He is. He's got one more.
If he wins
left
this,
in him. It's not done yet.
I'll go eat breakfast.
Yo, it's Ascension. You can't forget the things that
1.
Omens can do. Just 2 years ago.
2.
Up in the trailers, but not this time. Madeline denies it.
Nice, good trade. Alright. Haven we go.
There's no way you hit the 360 as Lightning Fast at the end there. It's just unreasonable. Come on, man. You lost the first map. Oh, Damara is so good. That's it. Like, the depths of the talent of the Indonesian scene is ridiculous. Like, I think it was on Bigatron or something before this. Like, wasn't on the first best team in Indo, I think, wasn't on the second.
Yeah.
You know?
Not
and he's
alter
this
ego.
good.
Not, yeah, exactly.
Not Alter Ego, not on Boom. And he's this good. It's just, they just keep pumping out cracked duelists like a conveyor belt.
mean, just this series continuing to deliver as well. Riddle Order. They had a couple of rounds.
Yeah, they were looking good on this map. Like what I saw from them. It was a very close one. He had some sick macro, particularly on the defensive side from Velocity, but at the end of the day, one of these teams had Damara dropping 30 kills, you know? Not that that's all that was there to it for Velocity, but it certainly makes the difference in a game this time.
What do I think about Haven? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Riddle plays on Haven.
Possibly finish it all as well. I mean, look at how he's
Do I get stressed usually? Certainly.
The smoke's dissipating as well.
The job this year was definitely the most stressful job I've ever had in my
Like I
life.
said, flashbacks to playing SPG in last year's Ascension.
I should try to do the watch party of Envy. When does it start?
They had to take
Starts a
on.
bit later.
To be fair, up until the grand final, and it's
5
really,
hours from now?
such a
I might.
big,
I might.
fan of Riddle Order coming into this tournament is that I really felt like Riddle Order was one of the teams that pushed SPG the closest outside of Boom in that grand final. Like Riddle Order in that upper bracket, before SPG went on to play Full Sense, played them very close, and this is pretty much the same team, bar I think.
Tomorrow I'm definitely going to have to...
So they should be.
Yeah, I don't know necessarily how much streaming I'm going to be able to do in the next couple of days. I might do some, I might do none.
Velocity are in fine form, and we're going
We'll just have to see.
This series is definitely winnable. I mean,
Did the love of the game carry me through this year? Yeah. I guess you could say that.
The best informed teams in this tournament, it's just going to be borderline tragic.
Alright, I'm going to be right back.
I'm just checking.
I'll leave the stream on. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm not in Korea right now, no.
It's all just so darn difficult, but either way, that's the game. And now here we go back over to our desk to break down map number 2.
Well, Velocity came into map number 2 with confidence, able to bring us the extra mile. The Mara, especially being, the heated missile leading Velocity into the third map. Overall, I think it's a well-drilled sunset by Velocity. The Mara being the alpha, wrecking havoc in those entries, while the remaining players become the Omega, the safety net they needed to win those objectives in the late rounds.
Yeah, I mean, just a fantastic map from Velocity. We see Russ move back across to that breach, and we see how hard that's able to enable Tamara, dropping 30 kills, 5 of those first kills. Just look at the assists there on Russ. 18 assists. I'm pretty sure they're all for Damara. This really is their signature style, and we can see exactly why. Even this kind of double sentinel-esque approach with this deadlock Viper was not able to put a stop to the pace that Velocity were able to bring. I mean, the firepower is going ridiculous for this team as they take us towards a map 3.
Really, I gotta say sorry, to Velocity. I wasn't really familiar with their game.
Yeah.
Young talent and top level experience make up a really great combo for them. Damara, especially. Wow, the statistics. Dude, I remember seeing Damara back then in Indonesia playing Valorant with Boy Scout uniform. And now, the way he plays, wow, he is a monster out there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's really come into his own. He's clearly been enabled so well by the rest of this team. And if you have a Neon who's able to do this, you should do it. That's one thing we learned from Ascension last year when we saw Danby going crazy. They've watched those VODs and they've gone, hey, our guy's better than Danby. We could do exactly this. And that's what they're doing. They're bringing that same firepower, the same aggression, very similar compositions through into this tournament just a year later and having so much success.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Seeing the Mara with the Neon and Velocity, with Russ as the in-game leader, being able to take those fights early on in the map. But again, we will be moving into map number 3 after this short break. This is it, the final map of the day. We are going to close it out on Haven. But coming into map number 3, I feel like Velocity, they have more momentum other than Riddle.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. There's no two ways about it. When you win that map 2, heading towards that map 3, you're always feeling good. That post-match talk with the coaches is always a little bit sweeter after coming off of a win. As we move towards Haven, I think there's an extra boost of confidence because they've already seen Riddle play this map and lose this map already this group stage. So they know that they're beatable. They'll know the composition that they're going to come out with most likely. So not only do Riddle have the momentum, but they have a big information advantage.
Yeah, but seeing from the first map, I think Riddle is the kind of the team that will do their homework. So I feel like Riddle, they are going into Haven with some more preparations compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
Going against Velocity. Meanwhile, Velocity, the thing is, when we see their previous matches, especially in South Asia, in the grand finals, they won very convincingly in Haven.
Yeah. I mean, we know that this is a good map for them. We've seen them play Breach again in this map over in South Asia. And when you think about Haven as a map, it was dominated by Breach for a very long time. So the agent can fit the map very well. And I think Russ will have so many reps on Breach Haven over the years and years he's been professional in this game. So I would not be shocked at all to see them play the same or very similar comp moving towards map 3. And then that poses exactly the same question back towards Riddle as we saw in map 2. Can you put a stop to Damara when he's coming at you with all of this utility?
Yeah, Damara, man, he was unstoppable, literally unstoppable. When we saw Riddle trying to stop him, he's just killing everybody, you know? Yeah. It's just like getting all the frags that he needs for his team, and that's incredible for Velocity. But speaking about Haven, we see that previously on South Asia, Velocity, they were bringing this exact same composition as Sunset. Meanwhile, for Riddle, I believe their composition is made up from 2 duelists. It's like a Waylay and Neon, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be more aggressive. So it's gonna be interesting. Before in Sunset, we saw that Riddle is trying to stop Velocity with that, you know, the auto lockdown with that utilities. But now I think they are going to be more aggressive in taking those fights with Damara and the guys from Velocity.
All right, I am back.
The double duelist, I think if you approach it well, you do have some tools to deal with the type of things you've seen Velocity throw at you. So we know they do lots of traps, lots of set pieces with this Breach, but you think about it, you have Waylay and you have Yoru who can bait out all of that util and then TP away. If they're able to do that effectively, then we can start to see them get some real success. But equally, it's going to be hard trying to double dive in when you're going to have all this Breach util being thrown into your face. So I think the onus is really on Riddle. The question is on Riddle of how can you deal and adapt with this. VLT making no changes, running exactly the same composition that we've just seen from them, and we know this is pure comfort.
Yeah, and on the side of Riddle, they're also not going to have any changes on their agent selection. Now, Kaide is going to play the Waylay. I feel like Kaide is...
How's Velocity's Haven been so far?
Riddle, and while now he is going to play the Waylay, I think he will be more effective playing with Soldam.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think so. We have to look out for it. The Waylay is the modern take on this map, and normally the way they have to do a lot of heavy lifting. Soldam on the Neon, he's not on that Yoru that we normally see. I need to see him get himself back in the game because he did just get diffed by Damara, so look for a step up from him.
Yes, so this is the last map for the day, Velocity.
Let's see. Ooh. I mean, Velocity has been playing a lot of Haven this year. And they've only lost it once the entire year. So this is like super comfort for them.
Thank you very much, Bella, and big time Quack. It's Pilski, the final map of the day. Here we are. And it also comes down to this, where all of a sudden Kaide swapping over from the the smokes. Viper over onto Waylay now, onto this map of Haven. Pilly, how can Riddle perform here?
I mean, they need a secondary duelist, because honestly, in the Neon matchup, Soldam's getting diffed. He's got 26 kills in this series, the first 2 maps. Damara's got 52. He's literally 2xing him. We see execute coming out here for Riddle Order. And they're going to pull the trigger on it as well.
All of a sudden just makes so much sense as to why Damara was repeatedly standing up against Soldam in that previous performance. But here we go. Pulling off of C.
Okay, a little pivot to B.
Pivoting into B, exactly right. You can see Velocity is ready for a potential flood. Riddle Order. Ooh, they are actually going to get that spike down and try to take this A-Link.
Spike planted.
Oh, look at where Damara is already. Tries to keep himself tucked inside. Go with Jojo. Kaede. They managed to find a couple of frags. Lightning fast goes.
Okay, they need this pistol.
Manages straight right back up. Low HP though. And Russ trying to stay tucked in. Waiting for SK Rossi to slowly creep on through. Catches Soldam square towards the back. Just Yatska left. He doesn't really have much.
No utility.
Spike. Surely, but slowly, Velocity start to figure out where he is. And with the couple of ghosts,
We got ourselves a pistol.
hunt him down to the ground where Velocity
We got ourselves a pistol.
Riddle Order. A lot of fancy footwork. All for naught in that round. Full commitment into the C site. Refract back. Double lurk. Up Gary to a pivot to B. Did everything pretty much that round except for take that A site.
I mean, sure, it's against South Asian teams, but they still have a good Haven, supposedly.
A nice flashpoint by Russ and the
Lights are gone in the arena, really?
the action Velocity get things messy enough to put it into a winnable 2-on-2. And Rossi's good for the 2K, hand in hand with Lightning Fast, the whole global core getting it done for Velocity. So we head into some kind of pause here.
Oh,
And take stock of a few more of what's on stake here.
tech problems.
Epic series so far. Velocity turning up to Ascension Pacific Bangkok in excellent form. Wanting to really do the South Asia fans proud and be a deserving rep coming through from that region. It's been mentioned on the desk, and I kind of agree as well. I didn't have much of an expectation of Velocity coming into this tournament, that sometimes the South Asian reps are just underestimated a little bit. I think Velocity are definitely a threat in this tournament. They are over-delivering. They have this experience core. They have a fantastic up-and-comer in the duelist role.
Legitimately.
They cannot be taken lightly.
I mean, the experience that they're bringing, for sure, that's one. But I think Bella also had a pretty good point on the desk as well. The fact that if Riddle Order loses this series, it's 0-2. Their next opponents are Giants as well. There's just so much at stake. But also to remind everyone that Ascension, for the run that it is, it's not just for players or teams to ascend to Pacific. It's for these players to really make their mark. Players get scouted through this process as well.
Yeah,
and a lot of talent being spotted already. Lightning fast now. On top of the crates. All the information sends Riddle Order packing for the time being.
Good paranoia. Backs them off.
Against themselves. Hearing voices in their heads. Refract definitely won't be taken.
Kind of surprised that he's not just spamming something with the Guardian, but
Back towards window. Look,
all good.
Door, in this case, in short A closes.
Okay, they're going to double push long.
Back into spawn site.
Re-clear long. They're going to push long. I don't know if I like this call.
Velocity remaining active. In the meanwhile, they're going to retake this A lobby control. Hopefully they don't leave Yatska unchecked, though.
Yeah, that could be a big threat. Seen it happen a couple of times today.
Good utility from Damara.
It's the paranoia. Madeline able to take down Kaede.
Okay.
Yatska's gone deep in towards A side. He's trying to call the team over, but
The push ends up paying off. Good read by Russ.
Lightning fast and Madeline spike down now, and JoJo's the only one left. Spotted out
Nice.
by this outlaw in the hands of Damara. Full
Good anti-eco overall.
huge round 2.
Am I still going to do YouTube videos?
Riddle Order are a bit all over the place.
I mean, I might. If I
In 2 rounds in a row.
I might get back into it this year. We'll see.
But they're doubling back.
It's just there's just no time. Well, coaching.
For the aggression on another part of the map, and so far it's kind of fallen flat a little bit. It's looked like they're kind of trying a little bit too hard, honestly. But but we haven't seen a gun round from them just yet. So we'll see if they want to commit to this style and if it actually starts to pay off a little bit.
Yeah, we have seen some creative strats from Riddle Order in the previous map, but perhaps now with the gun.
Ooh, gets a little caught out, kind of like right in the middle.
Lightning fast going down early on there. Guardian recycled by Russ. Deep control of all of C-Long for Rossi, but he's only really got a Sheriff and he's
A little freeze from Riddle. See if there'll be any sort of aggressive reaction by the Neon Breach. There is nothing. Rossi has good position here.
Lost their fingers and their toes that Riddle Order won't take the B site, but unfortunately today is not their lucky day.
Kind of weird rotations from Velocity. I don't know why they just fully gave B.
Cross them if you got them. You know?
Every single ounce of luck that you get, I'm sure it all counts.
They could have just jump peeked with the Sov on A and kept 2 people B to fight it.
See, though, just down to the Sheriff. It's going to be all skill if he lands these shots. Information gained. Velocity just trying to get the picks in towards middle. There goes Rossi, but no, Yatska straight up on top of it all. Shock Dart connects onto Soldam, but we'll see if he can get a couple more picks. Madeline down to so low HP. Might just go off the spike too.
Doesn't want to give him an ult point. Why would you? You're 4 HP. May as well just go down with the spike. Clean from Riddle Order. Nice open plant on the B site. Well converted. 4 players surviving in their first gun round.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, it wasn't anything special. Didn't need to be. Catches the Omen completely off guard. Shove up through the middle of the map and just get a nice post plant. Gun round now coming out for Velocity. No operator coming out. Riddle Order, this is going to be a big fight for mid from both teams.
Oh, come on. We're going to get at it again. Blow for blow, pound for pound. Both teams just want to duke it out. Soldam versus Damara, but it's a huge crossfire. The TP's across, but Lightning Fast is already aware. And now comes the kill from Damara. He gets the one onto Soldam. He gets another onto Minty.
Okay. I think Riddle... Hopefully Riddle learns their lesson from this round. Just... no need to just send it.
Mostly the teams that are running the Viper.
No need to just send it. It's better if you don't send it against this comp.
Fast lane goes up, your TP up top side. I mean, let's be honest, Minty needs no excuse to do some kind of crazy TP play, and to be fair, that one is actually part of the meta. Yatska gonna peek out into a high low. There's no way he should be getting a double headshot there. That's gonna be very expensive for Velocity now. Surely he can't put together this 1-on-4, but he's definitely running up the tab.
Yeah, 40 seconds to go. 2 players.
Who are my top 5 players from Ascension so far? I would say probably Shiro, Berserks, Zavi, Wayne, and either Damara or maybe Yatsuka.
Rossi is going to shoot his cam, so he knows there's at least one player inside of the A-Link.
Oh my god, he's tapping them, baiting them into the open. Looking for the isolated duels, it's just Rossi!
God damn, what is Rossi doing? What is Rossi doing, bro?
That's illegal! Oh, Velocity.
That is a bad loss, man.
The B execute fell completely flat. He peeks into a high-low. Madeline caught on the cross.
Oh, he was going for the jump classic.
Oh my god.
Knows that his opponent is very low. He just wants to get the right.
Arigato gozaimasu.
I'm pretty sure only one of the right-click bullets connects, and it hits.
That is tough.
Which I don't think is good for 15 damage.
That is tough.
That is just really unfortunate.
And you talked about running up the tab. Velocity straight up broke this round. Yo, somebody lend him some money. Riddle Order, that gave me flashes of the scary 1v5 from 2023.
Yeah, a little bit. He's rocked up to the bar and just ordered every bottle on the shelf and just left and refused to elaborate. And Velocity left to pick up the tab. Just tragic.
There's only buttons and lint in their pocket right now.
Gonna fall back here.
It could be a lucky button though, you know. Damara's here with him.
Yeah, I mean, Yatsuka's been on my radar for a while.
On the A site right now.
He's been good for the last couple of years.
Oh, we'll see though. Currently just holding on to this position. Oh, that recon.
He's probably like
It's on him.
top 5.
Wanting vengeance for
He's definitely top 5 Japanese prospects. He might be like top 10 Japanese players overall.
What is happening? They've managed to find a couple of
What the fuck am I watching?
picking up the vandal, Yatsuka. He saw it from before, but now
How?
not have a single opportunity into sight.
I said yesterday that this was going to be a very close match.
Those 2 rounds back to back. This is ridiculous. The emotional
What is
roller coaster that these players must be experiencing right now is crazy. I'm surprised. that
Nice shot by
Velocity
Russ.
walked in, and to reply after what they just experienced, most teams would crumble.
Yeah. Yeah, this is-
to Yatsuka like that.
This is a crazy...
Immediately hit back with
Soldem
a
needs to wake up, though.
like that.
That's the main worrying thing for Riddle.
I can't remember when I've seen
Yatsuka-
before.
Yatsuka has 5 kills, 4 of which came in that clutch.
But here comes
Soldem has no kills.
Trademark patented in towards A long, trying to find some entry for the team.
It's just unbelievable because he finished the TP. Oh, hold on. Rossi wants to get a little
Okay,
bit
good
crazy
trade.
with it. He's
Yeah, they're just going to run it down.
Traded by Kaidi, now they're from the shadows. TP over in towards the C
Ooh,
side.
Velocity going to have to retake.
Charging his way up
They
into
do have
the-
Para, 2 flashes, and a drone, so they can definitely do this.
I mean, it's just hilarious that Minty finishes that TP, and I felt like Riddle Order were just
planted.
like leaving him there, and he's still got one.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But here we go. It's the smokes onto the site because Minty's still alive. And the drone out from Velocity to try to soften things up. Paranoia sent across though. And with the smokes dissipating, running out of time, Velocity tries to make a move, but once again slowed down, having to run off to the save.
You just can't get in. When you waltz into the site like that,
I think that's a bit harsh, hopeless. I think it's been messy, but it hasn't been that bad, man.
that's when it gets a lot harder to read.
I've seen much worse Valorant than this. I've seen even worse Valorant than this played at Tier 1. It's definitely just messy. It's a messy game.
Still has a relay bolt. Maybe Minty still has a paranoia. You might have a saturate. These are the kind of waves of utilities that you'd really rather Riddle Order use getting into the site, but if they still have them left over in the post plant, then good luck getting back in. Especially when you're that far out of position. It's just not going to happen.
But one way or another, the rounds just keep on coming up. Tomorrow now, possible overdrive.
This game is craziness. We've had so many good games today.
No one better to cast.
Yeah, don't even talk to me about, like,
Lightning fast TP tomorrow.
Apex games.
Hang back and turn the entire area into a firing range. 2 players down now, and Russ trying to
Damn,
slow
good
one
prediction
down.
from Riddle.
He
They
knows
knew this was
they have an
coming.
attacker spawn.
They were just far too ready for that. That's ridiculous. The cage was there as well. It's making it blatantly obvious that they had no interest in
Oh.
that mid play.
Rossi has to go huge. Oh, gets one. Nope. Okay, good trade by Russ. At least they get the ultimate out of them.
Now in for the 2v3. Russ alongside Madeline.
They do have drone and dart, so they can definitely make a run of this.
Recon, but still, is it gonna be enough to displace some of the members from Riddle Order from their post-plant positions? Kind of reveals just a bit.
Okay. Ooh.
But no, Madeline doesn't have the shot. Just
He's not
Russ
considering the
has a
left side
drone
at
shot.
all.
Crossfire onto the other end. No chance at survival.
Probably time for his timeout for Velocity.
The lead.
Very impressive. They must have played against those kind of set plays in the past, in practice. That's just way too clean of a disengage. They look so ready for that exact set play.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Velocity has run.
Velocity is a little bit
South Asia, I haven't seen them play
telegraphing. Like, they basically always do an aggro play with Damara's ult,
completely ready.
from what I've noticed. I haven't even been paying attention that much, but I'm pretty sure that they've done an aggro play with Damara's ult every single time they've had it.
Calls and
And So if that's the case, and if you watch like VODs and you notice that, then
Throughout sunset, it
it's
was
pretty easy to be like, oh, ult round, okay, watch out for the ult, the aggro play.
But it seems
So
as though
good
Red Bull's
disengage
kinda
from
caught
them.
onto it.
A little bit. I mean, we've just had a crazy start to this game. It's been an absolute roller coaster. So I think a timeout is definitely in order to settle things down. Velocity gonna have a chat.
I mean, I don't really think any util was gonna help there. Like they were literally in spawn.
Will undoubtedly be offering some words of wisdom to steady the ship before they prep themselves for the next round. How's their money looking? Good enough for a buy. Rolling Thunder's available as well, as is the Hunter's Fury. That could be a deadly combo to break apart some of these tight site holds that we've seen for Riddle Order. More often than not, they are opting to play the post plant on the site, and you can't blame them. As I mentioned before, when you have some of these tools like the Relay Bolt and some reactive utility, not to mention the fact they are playing that waylay, so just naturally going to want to disrupt by taking some angles. Oh, he's trying to kill Minty with the aftershock. He's TP'd into that same position multiple times so far. Quite.
Yeah, but take flight. A bit of shock dart and Riddle Order thinks twice. Just trying to set up and go in for a quick C hit, perhaps. The Hunter's Fury throws them into disarray.
Whoa! Did you see that? He predicted the Shrouded Step from Minty.
Oh
That is
my God.
gorgeous from Madeline. Bro is straight out of Rivendell with shooting like that. Like the Gary window, he predicted the TP into the door. That is ridiculous.
Little bit more chill approach from Velocity. I'm kind of worried about their info though. They're playing insanely passive everywhere.
Man, it's so hardcore. I love it.
Raven, maybe? I don't know about an elf called Williams, but that's the story.
What's up, Paru?
Sidetracked here. This is a big A fight.
Nice double swing.
The flashpoint, the recon, out from Madeline as well. Keeping Riddle Order at bay.
Okay, the rotation gets called. Yep, give it to the Neon.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Just be worried about Yatsuka.
Pretty impressive to see them turn this around.
Just a little worried about Yatsuka here. He's gonna get a lot of info.
10 seconds left.
Rossi's just chilling all the way back. He's gonna throw out
Okay, they know he's there.
He knows that
That's
he's
big.
in Gary window now. All 5 of Velocity, all committing into small.
Ooh.
Hunter's Fury,
Oh,
not
no.
gonna find too much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it.
He's not from Rivendell. He's a Lego
That's
archer.
just one of those orc archers that's just laid.
Well, marching down Mount
Okay.
Doom now, it's Velocity King.
Dude, we're on some like loader metaphor, casting nonsense.
There you go, Damara.
What was that trip from Rossi? I mean,
Like, he is
they were just putting C on full retake, so he just didn't want to get pushed in spawn.
to throw the ring into the fire. Good man. That is.
He shot it mid-animation,
As a Sova
perhaps.
player, that's yeah.
The
That's
reaction.
better than any crazy aimers clip. That's just like,
That's how we do it, boys. That's how we do it.
You know your
Slow by
stuff.
slow, round by round.
love it. Love the
Cherish.
mentality.
Chef's kiss. The
Alright.
next round up at least, though. It's Rush still has Rolling Thunder.
Does. Hasn't needed to use it. Good movement from Soldan. Gonna dodge the fault line. Madeline tries to serve him up a shock dart. Picking up the orb.
Oh my goodness. He took 0 damage.
Around him. He hasn't taken a single
Oh,
hit
I didn't
damage.
even, I didn't register what it was.
How is that possible? I think they almost dumped their entire magazine. Still, though, Kaide's managed to sneak into C.
Yeah, they're definitely, okay, I think Riddle is going to continue to abuse Rossi because he's playing so passive
Just like a whole family of
and he's just like totally on an island, like in their spawn every round. They're just walking up C long consistently. So Velocity needs to do something to make them respect C a bit more. Otherwise, I think they're going to get destroyed.
Russ has to hang back now. He feels that it's gone way too far. It's lost.
Do I think Udaton can be the next big thing? I mean, he has more talent than almost any player that I've ever worked with. But he needs to work. He needs to work a bit harder. I think he relies a little bit too much on his talent.
Oh, maybe, yeah. If it's big enough, you just let him have it. Even with the house prices in Sydney. On the hunt now.
But yeah, I mean, he's
Punisher sold down.
a really good player.
Car in hot pursuit. But as far as I could see on his little monitor there, I don't think he caught him. Fist bumps all around. That is just the kind of round where you just basically scissors, paper, rock them, you know?
I guess. And even with the
Killed the
ult
Sentinel
spent
for
in though.
Yeah, and yeah, that's not a good feel. Opts out for Tamara though. I haven't really seen him wield it yet. Soldum's got the Bucky and the ult, and they're just gonna send it down A, I think.
Yeah, setting up for
Okay, so they do put the op on C because they've been getting contact in C a lot.
it's just a full
Makes
send.
sense.
And it's Kaide with light speed
Oh,
all
he's
the way
so dead.
completely on top of Madeline's
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's looking a little Russ for vitality. Velocity. Jesus. It's looking a little rough for velocity.
Yeah.
Did we have communication issue? Bro, we had like 10 million issues this year.
I mean, that's
I don't really / can't get into half of them. But yes, communication was one of many issues that we had.
Now he's gonna go and secure it.
Oh.
Read the
He
pinned
either
comment.
runs to the op and gets it, or he kills the op and he gets it.
How
Or-
min max can you min? How much min max can you min max?
How much max can you min?
Players wise, which players have caught my eyes during Ascension? So, I guess you just weren't here. I just listed my top 5 from Ascension so far. Shiro, Berserk, Zavi, Wayne, and Yasuka are probably my top 5 players.
One of the worst casts,
And Damara,
without a doubt.
maybe, in there as well.
But Riddle's playing a great attacking side.
But so far I've only seen him play Neon, so it's a little bit hard to rate somebody that high when you can only see them on one
They're
agent.
really starting to get rolling now. As you mentioned, op taken away. They broke Velocity's money. And they're looking good to...
Yeah, I was talking to GE Management the other day, and I was like, bro, I feel bad. Like, can we just have a regular, normal season without, like, a trillion fucking issues? So we can actually just focus on the game? It's tough, man. What about America's Ascension? I mean, they haven't even played. Nobody's played.
But still, outside of Garage, Progression Smokes and all to boot. Minty will have the angles under lock. Jojo as well on the other side, and this time you will not find too much. But
Velocity is not really playing together. I think they're kind of just like opting into bad fights now. I'm surprised we haven't had a timeout.
Especially when Russ got hit with the saturate. He was 200 pounds soaking wet, and he threw an absolute haymaker with the sheriff here. I wonder if we're going to get to see it. Oh, we didn't. Unfortunate.
I mean, there's an off-season coming this November where G's invited. Yeah, I don't know anything, bro. I don't know anything.
There was potential there. He just needed to be a little bit cleaner with it, but that is the pressure of a deciding map here at Ascension Pacific Bangkok. Another A fight on the cards.
Yeah, I mean, we almost signed Zavi. He was like our last spot on the roster was literally between him and Kelly. And they both performed basically exactly the same in trials. They were almost like the same player in trials. They both like flexed. They both had good stats. They both IGL'd. They both called well. They both had good vibes, and we just picked Kelly because his stats were like slightly, just a little bit better. But it was basically just between him and Zavi, and they were essentially the same player. I think he's really good.
Philly's losing it. Maybe some slight issues. Mr. Gary has a friend right next to him, but it's Russ as well as SK Rossi inside. No, That's exactly what you were talking about with Kaide off towards the back end. He goes in and finds a double as well, pushing all the way past window.
Okay, attack-sided map.
Control of this attacking side, 8 to 4
Yeah.
is what they get.
Yeah, attack-sided map, double duelist comp. I mean,
Oh, that is so nice from Solden.
kind of makes
And then
sense.
stayed through the smoke. This guy's ridiculous. Like I said, he was getting gift a little bit coming into this map, but I'm starting to revise my opinion after a round like that. I totally agree with you. Commanding attacking side here for Riddle Order. Let's see if they can.
They need another pistol.
become the group of death here at Ascension Pacific.
They need another pistol. Alright, who's talking? Who's talking? Russ talking? Coach talking? Nobody talking. Coach must be talking. What do I think about Envy? I mean, they have a lot of talent, and they've gotten away with their style so far. I'm curious to see how it works against like Brazilian teams, but they're obviously a strong team. I'm kind of curious to see how they handle playing on LAN. Yeah, I mean, Darion told me to look at Wayne at the beginning of the year, and he very clearly looks like the best smokes player in Tier 2. But from what I understand, he's got like an insane buyout. So he's probably going to stay on Motive for a long time. Yeah, I know. We trialed PTC as well. And he was solid, but maybe his
It's straight in with tech.
yeah, I don't know.
It's the bottom of the ninth. It's 4 to 8.
I wasn't super impressed in his trials, but he's definitely looked pretty good this Ascension. So maybe he just had like a bad day during trials, or maybe I underrated him a bit.
It's going to be crazy here in A main. Tactibear is mocking all of us at home. Who will be the alpha inside of A lobby between these two teams?
Between these two neons. For now, it's Kaide just to swing on out, but can't quite refract in time.
Huge fight.
Neon, the relay bolt as well going through.
Nice kill from Lightning Fast. Ooh, okay, pistols are going.
With the sheriff to try to hold down A-Long.
They can just chill, just group up, play together. Group up, play together.
Going for it. Careful.
Nicely done by Velocity.
And Russ is just licking it up by his feet. Now on towards Yatska in a 1v4. He pulled it off before, but surely not again.
Nah, you can't
Do you think Riddle or VLT plays like a tier 1 team? I mean, I'd say most of the teams, like,
completely the wrong side of the
I'd say probably like the top 8, top 6, maybe like the top 6 teams in this Ascension / probably every Ascension
Okay.
can compete with tier 1 teams. They'll probably all end up in like the bottom 3 of the league, I would say. Nouse looks good. They could probably be like a mid-table team in tier 1. And obviously Boom has proved that they can go undefeated in a stage. So they're definitely a tier 1 team.
No.
Before Motive, why not go for Wayne during trials? I mean, first of all, didn't know who he was. Second of all, I think he was 16 at the time.
A bit of panic for both sides, and it's lightning fast right through the smokes.
Good recovery for
Which player have I worked with that has the most positive out-of-game impact? Darion.
That half was starting to shape up. Got a lot of good rounds enemies on the trot at the end of things for Riddle Order, so this will really
I don't know who
break up
VS
that
is.
momentum and make this game a little closer, because it's been a close series overall. I want to see it come all the way down to the wire. It's been nothing but banger games today.
Lightning Fast was pretty good during trials. I think he was like in the final 10, but
Let's just send it home real strong.
Poppy was just better overall.
If that actually could happen, I mean, just what a story it would be. Velocity trying to make it happen all the way down inside of A-Long. Now Madeline to watch out the back. This dark cover.
Oh, I have no idea. You guys also have to remember that I was not there for all the trials. Like, I was not part of the team during the trials, and I only saw the last like 30 or so players. There was like 200 plus people that they tried out.
Riddle Order, nervous.
So I don't know.
So unnerving as well when Velocity just cuts noise to meditate all around a long.
Yeah, Derek really is. He's probably
As they open their ears, Rossi's saying, guys,
the best teammate I've seen on any team that I've worked with.
it's chill over here. So chill. That's what Velocity
So
will
chill.
do. I mean,
It's probably like Derek,
scrambling. Hold on. Dark cover to the
Pyrol,
Rossi could get isolated.
and honestly, like the entire Ascend GC team. Those are like the best team players that I've worked with.
Okay, if you say so. That's not what I saw
Surely.
on their defensive side. That's all I'm saying.
No. It's the different side now.
I don't know. I mean, we were trying to figure out why Poppy was inconsistent all year. He just had some.
Trials.
I think he had some stage nerves. I think there was some communication problems. You know, like he definitely had several moments of brilliance, but he just wasn't as consistent as he was in scrims.
Wow, we're hunting them.
Oh my
Okay.
god. No.
Will Chamber be played? I don't understand the context of the question.
Ghost. I mean, he's just going for the.
Chamber's been played a bunch of this tournament.
Yeah, sure
May as
enough.
well. Maybe Lord will go down with the spike. So Velocity will take stock of it. 3 rifles and a Marshal going into their bonus round. It's a pretty dangerous looking bonus round. That's some good value. Could get some damage done.
Just trying to play that long game, trying to build up to it. But at least Velocity are
Okay.
inching closer on this gap.
Huge round. Velocity needs to either do massive damage to the economy or they need to win this round, I think.
They don't just want this to be a throwaway bonus. They're actually going to give it a solid crack.
They really need to, especially with their investment, they need to
Order on C. Both Duelista here and the Cypher.
like win at least the eco, or I mean at least the ult economy coming out of this round, I think.
That one. Damar, though, the tip of the spear all the way into sight,
Oh,
trying to
big
find
paranoia.
but Russ is the one who gets caught.
Uh-oh.
No more util now. Shoulder and Kaide taking down 2 apiece. And it's just the rest
Now they're
of
in trouble.
Velocity to try to
Ooh, big damage, yeah.
find some transition over to
They haven't killed a single person yet.
I mean, that's just another great read from Riddle. They were ready for Velocity strap before they even called it.
Oh, hang on though. SK Rossi. Lightning fast, keeping
What?
so far deep. He's crouched down. Minty doesn't have the shot.
Holy shit, lightning fast?
Lightning fast. How fast can this guy go?
Okay.
Until Kaide comes
Big
back,
damage.
but SK Rossi down to
Suddenly the round is good. Even if he doesn't win, the round is good.
Spike is swapped, 50 full seconds to go.
Yeah, EMEA has a lot of really good tier 2 talent.
It's giving him some space. Cam is there for Rossi. Can throw it on the spike if he gets his plant down on C, and he'll be allowed to. Yatsuka getting a little paranoid that there could be a wrap in from spawn side. He's just heard the plant. Nice open plant for Rossi. Where's the Cam going? Straight on the spike, so he can check the first tap at least.
Yatsuka. He's got a can as well. There's just so much more to do.
Come up huge for Velocity there. These guys have just been staples of the South Asian scene. But there is something about them in this 2025 Velocity roster that is rolling back the years.
Enemy remaining.
It is illegal that they get away with that 2-on-5. Lightning Fast had 16 HP and YOLO to the B side. The coach can't believe it.
We have the scoreline 7-8. The timeout called shortly from Riddle order.
Is Velocity based in Hyderabad?
I mean, I don't know what you even say. As a coach here, I'd just be lost for words. Like, that should have been the easiest 5-on-2 to convert. You just had to shoot a singular bullet at the Omen. That creates enough aggro for Rossi to just multi-frag. Like, honestly, I think they just need to settle down a little bit. Because that one really just got way too out of hand.
They are?
Some
Okay, cool.
uncharacteristic whiffs from Riddle orders that are usually so reliable. Maybe feeling the pressure a little bit here. Regardless, it's Velocity closing that round deficit and setting themselves up for a bit of a monster half on this attacking side. That's the bonus one.
I flew into Hyderabad when I went to India a couple years ago.
They'll have to take a backseat in this round.
I spent way too long at the airport.
You know, try their luck at some crazy sheriff wins. We've seen Velocity winning through things like it's no one's business this series.
Solen with the Bucky as well. Oh, it's just gonna be full contact. 5v3 again. Damara, oh, slightly slowed down by the relay bolt. Then Riddle finding crucial intel.
Oh my god,
Trying to hang back.
Riddle's taking so much space here. Velocity might be...
Rossi kind of watching out. As
They're gonna have to really rely on util and gun diff here.
Still though, into sight, fast lane, more utility dump from Riddle Order than anything.
Nice paranoia.
Go signal for velocity. They mentioned slip on.
Oh shit.
Finds two serve shots.
Oh shit.
Back as well. What has happened? Rossi goes down.
Oh shit.
And as soon as he creeps on out, Jojo out with the triple kill on a thrifty round for Riddle Order.
Oh boy, we got some
One of those
problems.
situations where the patience backfires a little bit. Cage keeping velocity in check. Seldom uses that to slide on through and connect at least one shot with the Bucky, and it's brilliant from Jojo.
Yeah, I didn't spend any time in Hyderabad. I went to a I went to like an ashram meditation retreat, like 45 minutes away from the city, so I only flew into there.
Amazing from Guide. Just saying hello to them. Shooting the dart, refracting back out. Minty to contest from suicide. That's the attacker side smoke that will keep him in check for now. Drone going looking for more information. Damara spotted out. That's not really a surprise.
Kind of confirms it as well. It's not 4-1 this time though for velocity.
No, they are very committed to A here. Got the deep sea info line.
I don't love how committed to A velocity is. They're just always like 5-0ing. They have no map control other than Rossi's utility.
Looking for that slow creep into sight. It's repeatedly getting smoked off, but surely soon enough, you're just able to burst through with the flashes. Slowed up by the saturate. Damara.
Oh, good timing from Rossi. Really good timing from Rossi.
Minty comes into trade.
Oh my god, Damara, what are you doing, bro? What a psycho. What a psycho.
I'd love to see that from the opponent's POV. Like, how does it look when he is flying at you like that and Goober stomping on your head and just the perfect, what would you even, like, shutter step movement in towards short onto the second player? Like, he's just in complete flow state, Damara. That's exactly how we needed to take those tools to dig those players out of short. Like, I was thinking to myself,
That was a crazy round.
short from Riddle Order. Are you ever ready for that as velocity? I like the approach as well. It opens up a little bit more extra space for Yatsuka to flood in from spawn, and then you have more players in play to potentially defend the A execute. But it just didn't matter. They still dismantled that hold. Rossi waits a very long time, finds the right timing to backstab short, and Damara gets the rest done.
Bro, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's just like the Indian community or just people in general. Like, people have like the craziest opinions about SK Rossi. Like, why would he have to retire? People are willing to pay him to play the game. Let him fucking play the game. I don't understand. There's so much negativity about this kid. Like, just let him do his fucking thing, man. I don't get it.
Velocity.
Op again.
Yeah, ops out for Seldom. Standing ahead. It looks like they're kind of.
Did I like living in Korea? Yeah, I really liked it. Seoul's probably my favorite city that I've ever been in. Other than maybe Tokyo.
Great. 8 alt orbs for nothing.
But yeah, I really, really like Korea.
My play is over, and yeah, I've had my whiffs, you know, it happens. Sometimes you
this
just have
one was
those
off.
days.
Off a read of false intel, mental conditioning from the
What's up,
past.
Elhart? How are you?
Finally coming into effect against Riddle Order.
Yeah. Drone goes out middle, it doesn't see anything. It's more about what it doesn't see. That ops Riddle Order into the stack A game plan yet again. Up on the deep sea info line. Let's run it back, but with more trips.
Yeah, I agree, Ominous.
Round 2.
If they lose this, they might get cooked. But if they win this, they're in a good spot.
Kaide goes on through, lightning fast. Wild TP attempts, but shut down. Kaide once again back into
Man, the A stuff has been looking real bad for Velocity.
With 2 HP left, the spike on the ground this round.
My voice is cutting out.
Surely stick a fork in it. Velocity. 2 HP in a dream. We've seen some of these players really defining the odds on low HP, but I'm not believing this time. Kaide's getting a bit of a hunt on. He's going to catch him in transition. 4K for Kaide.
That round was not good.
And finally, we found the answer. What does it take to stop Damara? Multiple trips and some counter util. He had to run into 2 trips to get killed there. Love that Lightning Fast is doing that TP against Minty, the psycho himself. But it's double digits for Riddle, and you've got to respect the fashion in which they secure that round.
They do love A. Probably a bit too much. Yeah, it was good timeout.
With that exact same setup. Deep sea info line on the off.
The big thing is, like, this team has double duelists, so they have very low info. So because they have low info, you should probably not be opting into like super aggressive fights. You need to spread the map. You can't just 5-0 constantly and let them just push stuff. You have to play like an actual default. You gotta break. They're like not defaulting at all is the main problem.
Up to this point, they did look shaky at some points before, but now it's Velocity. The timeout from Coach Godspeed to try to lead them to the promised land. You've got 10-8. You're down 2 rounds.
See what they come up with. Love the movement of the double trips from Riddle Order over on.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the lore of Rossi. Like he was great in his region, and then he got kind of humbled a bit by playing against better competition. But it's like there's just so much random hate for this guy. Like, let him just play the fucking game. I don't get it.
Oh boy. We're going back to 8, Billy.
Of course. Goes without saying. Jojo, it's not a good round to pick.
Unless he's like still currently out there being like, everybody's shit, I'm the best player in the world, which he's obviously not doing, then just let him play the game.
Long here, there's a cam being placed above Velocity's head. And it's, you know, funnily enough, Riddle Order were the ones who said, let's run it back.
You hope nobody gets poached? I mean, good luck. Like, Ascension teams are so fucked in this ecosystem, because like all the tier 1 teams have so much more money than them.
Velocity once again happy to
usually, so
yeah, Convergent paths being held.
If you don't have them on like a good contract, then there's a decent chance that they get poached.
Might have Rolling Thunder, but okay, the drone does at least call it clear, so not really sending it just yet. It's gonna be Convergent paths first, down to 50.
Again, they're just 5-0 committed to A. I really fucking hate the macro that Velocity is playing with right now.
Back, but more players all the way across. Now Lightning Fast goes in for the safer TP, but also for Kaide to retrieve more information. Madeline suddenly getting the 6th sense that there might be a slight flank. Doesn't see Soldem anywhere throughout the past 2 rounds. Checks out and finally caps on to the operator player. Kaide going through as well, but he
good trades.
Madeline for the trade, and it's just Minty who's managed to slip through. Still though, not much else. Just the one dark cover around A short. Feels the need to push on the pressure onto Madeline. Just spams into
no, not like this. Just play time, Rossi. Just play time.
Some sounds. Back into the smoke. Taps onto it. Rossi thinks twice.
Well played. Well played.
It's another round for Velocity.
Yeah, I mean, the Valorant community is definitely young and impressionable, and like they are very ADD with their opinions also. But it's just in general, like some of the takes that I see are just like so dumb. They're just so dumb. As a coach, do I get the benefit when people buy the bundle? I get a small cut, yeah.
The minimum map control, and with the breach comp, they want to fight. They just want to brawl you.
It's surprising that they're actually good for the brawls, but now the adjustments coming through from Riddle Order, it's Soldem with the judge.
He's straight up in their face in lobby. If he needs to close the distance a little bit more, and he does have the overdrive.
What's the reason India can't produce better players? I mean, I think there's like some cultural stuff where gaming is definitely frowned upon more than a lot of other cultures in India, and also I just think that it's really hard to develop good practice when you have like 100 ping to the servers where the good teams are. So it's very hard to get good practice, I think.
into his crosshairs.
for like the Indian teams.
Yeah, Aftershock, Hunter's Fury. Gonna be hard to complete this. You got a couple shock keys as well as Velocity. Riddle.
I don't know anything about the team capsule stuff.
They might be able to get on top of the spike, but this post plant
My guess is probably no, but I have no
makes
idea.
him go at a couple of shots, takes down one player by middle, but Madeline in with a Hunter's Fury, takes down
Okay,
Jojo,
we're gonna have to push this smoke.
covering the entire site in smokes now, but Riddle
They get half. They're gonna have to push this.
more spam.
Okay, nice. Good post plant.
Firing squad just lights up this site.
Good post
Great
plant.
read from Velocity. Multiple rounds in a row going towards that A side of the map. And what's the setup for Riddle Order? It's a big C stack. And it's a big stack towards A. 2 players holding over there. And the rest of the map is held together with just a couple of trips. Quick shot. Quick plant on that B site. And the after plant put together very well. Hunter's Fury to slow things down. Aftershock on the half. And they don't give Riddle Order any chance to ninja that spike. They just get in the smokes and get down and dirty with it. 10 apiece now. Money broken for Riddle.
I think one of the main problems that Velocity is having right now also is that they're making a lot of noise at the beginning of every round. Like they're just giving away where the neon and the breach is, like every single round. And so it's kind of easy to read what they're trying to do.
They're stacked up onto the C site though.
What's up, Erasmus?
Possibly lethal. It's overdrive from Soldem as well, but Damar hangs back, pushes on toward the backside now through the cages. Soldem with overdrive, tries to track onto his opponents, but he's got two.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why they're doing the classics, but it's definitely going to get old.
And everyone from Velocity stuck inside of C long. They managed to gun down Soldem. And they've got a couple more to go. Neural Theft will reveal. They try to set up for the high load. Full trust in their automatic rifles. Going in for the burst. SK Rossi finds the first snap. And down to the back lines, it's just
Oh,
Jojo swinging
get him,
out
get him.
through and through with the recon towards
Okay.
back lines. Madeline has done it for Velocity.
Got scrapped.
Velocity's cooking.
You could feel all of those South Asian fans' heart just stop in their chest when Soldown was going ballistic on the front side of the C site there. I thought he was going to mob everyone up. But Velocity managed to hold their nerve. 2 more rounds to get it done here. Still only early on in Swiss, but some of these games are some absolute bangers. It feels like we're deep in the playoffs. Every team here at Ascension Pacific has really come to play. And it's beautiful to watch.
They're just really giving it their all today, map after map.
Okay, they know A is clear. Will Velocity come back? Looks like they will.
An entire year's worth of challengers played.
Are they going to break anything in Garage?
Guide wants to get aggressive. Feels like Riddle need an opening pick. The crosshair placement was gorgeous. No more util for Russ.
Okay, good timing from Rossi here.
Sneaking all the way through. Damar getting the trade
Just needs
on
to live
as
now.
well.
Just needs to live.
Down onto Rossi.
They don't need to save him, just live. Go somewhere else. Go to A, go to C, anything.
Within fatal range. Fast lane
I don't like
setup,
this.
it's only Riddle Order, I think, to hang back. It's a recon as well.
But Riddle's kind of just like sending it through smokes, so maybe it'll be fine.
Feeling
Okay.
uncomfortable. They don't like the way it feels in the big
Yeah,
site.
just group
It's
up.
claustrophobic. They're going to pivot to A, but Riddle are 1 step ahead.
This is not fast enough.
One and done's
Okay,
already
they get
set
this.
up.
Nice.
The recon
Oh,
reveals the
Jesus.
ball. Perfectly tracking Jojo. A double.
Holy shit.
Stop another. And SK Rossi makes a good go, but
How did he get both there?
Velocity will bleed it out.
Same position there, over on Graffiti side. Feels like it's good for a multi-frag every time. But I understood the assignment as well. It's Jojo again.
That second kill was nuts.
Sold him for backside, swinging off the contact, and Yatsu
Yeah.
was there just
Everybody just stomping away to A gave them so much time to rotate. If they just like cut noise and either walk out or just freeze, it probably goes better.
It would go favorably for them if they tried to force the issue too much, but unfortunately running into A was a death sentence as well.
Okay, Russ gets spammed down. He's the one with the ult. They're just gonna go fast B. There's 3 people here already.
Slight half buy from Velocity.
Oh man.
Bodies into this B site.
Man, they're just not defaulting at all. Like 0 rounds, I feel like, have they actually done anything macro-wise on the map. They're just picking a site and hitting the site.
delivered. Most efficient postage I've ever seen. Package usually
Against a double duelist comp, this just seems like a completely wrong approach.
Velocity though, locked out by the dark cover. Thinking to turn away. I mean, they've been interested in Garage for a while, but that trip is still there for Yatska.
So the pathing through to C instead.
Yeah, they can't get the spike though.
With the rifle in hand, planted as the lurk outside of.
Oh my god, the timing.
Players now being able to
And he
spot
still
him.
wins it.
Spotted by Yatska at the end. Russ unfortunately goes down. And it's just all dark.
Bro, just save the gun, honestly.
Scene for
Like,
Rossi.
you're not winning this, just save the gun.
Get out of the smoke as well. Position surely noted because of the camera. Kaide tries to snap on back. 10 seconds left. Rossi wanting to isolate the duels, but crouched down. Minty just throws him off balance. It's now Riddle order up to series point.
Yeah, hitting first and then trying to default after is crazy.
Riddle one step ahead in the rotations the round previous. In this round, they are just ready for a quick B hit.
I mean, Yatska's very good.
For doing so, nice and clean. Series point now for Riddle order, or it's OT for Velocity.
They're just 5-0ing again. Like, bro, just make some pressure on the other side of the map before you instantly hit something.
Swaps over to the judge. Has it set up for himself and Mint finding a shot through the cages.
Oh shit, they missed him. How is he alive? How is he winning that? What the fuck? 2v2. Bro, teleport. Wait, never mind. You don't have it. Never mind.
To lightning fast and Madeline. Trying to stick the spike all the way through.
Okay, doubling up. He has a smoke, no? No smoke. Oh, lightning fast. You're too slow with the util, bro. Oh my goodness. We're going to overtime. Oh my god, we're going to overtime. That was... If I'm a coach watching that round, I'm probably just jumping out off the coaching. I'm jumping out of the coaching booth. I'm retiring. I'm going home.
Velocity alive in this series. I cannot believe they got into C there, Quack. The up was there for Seldom.
That was crazy.
The choke, and I thought it would be all over. It's just ridiculous that they keep breaking these site holds. There was 2 or 3 players for Riddle Order on the site. A Hunter's Fury threw from small side, and they still somehow made it work. The tenacity that they continued to show round after round to break through into some of these sites against all odds. No matter how many players are defending it, no matter how many ults, judges, ops, it doesn't matter. They still just find a passage of play to get the dub.
Just absolutely ridiculous. And if I recall correctly as well, Damar was the first
So
one
stressful.
to pick up that multi-frag.
So stressful.
The overtime called out.
I know. I can't believe that they were able to win enough rounds literally just picking a site and just hitting it.
Really is anyone's game. Both of these teams
Against a double duelist comp. It's like you're literally playing into the best thing that you can possibly do for the double duelist comp.
very entertaining.
And you're still winning.
Huge plays. They both want to advance.
Alright.
in the play.
They actually had a decent start to their defense, and then they kind of fell apart. So let's see if they can figure out how to beat this double duelist.
Do we need a third Japanese team, or do we need a South Asian representative? I mean, I'm sure different people will give you different answers about that.
Either way, though, all of these players just bringing so much talent to the table. And here they go, kicking things off. No
Very
team
aggro C.
noise outside of A.
Ooh, they're going all the way back?
Yeah, Velocity went for a set play there with the one-way.
I mean, they need to get the fuck over to A immediately.
Leon sliding in, didn't find anything, so they're going to try to rotate back towards
Like, you can't be fucking around in garage or anything like that. Like, you gotta get... Yeah.
This one, and it doesn't feel clean or comfortable enough for Riddle Order to feel like they want to pull the trigger on this. They've got the cam,
Now they're just double walking middle.
But will it spot out this push
Dude,
in time?
why didn't they just leave somebody C long? I don't understand.
Classic A setup, but now with the players outside of position on B, they just hold down. Perfect crosshair placement.
They have 4 people holding window. I don't think they need 4 people holding window.
Have to look for other options. Trying to hide
But hey, it's working. So what do I know?
Back into it after utility has been spent. It's just so uncertain right now.
Soldem and Yatsuka once again must defy the odds. Velocity giving them nothing. 30 seconds on the clock. They know that Riddle Order must make a move
30
here.
seconds left.
For some reason, I'm still worried for Velocity, just because of the positioning of their players.
Not quite the headshot.
I'm sure they'll be fine,
At least though.
but I'm a little worried.
Go!
Now I'm even more worried.
Are we just running down grass? We need every man we can get.
Everybody take a deep breath.
Not for Riddle Order.
That smoke is terrible.
To take everything away from Velocity and
Just go together.
as possible. Relay bolts, Yatsuka
Oh, I'm so worried for them.
answers with the fault line. Completely
Okay, Yatsuka's dead.
but so that
It's all good.
Anyway, the spray not successful. Madeline
It's all good.
able to take the round back for Velocity.
And that's exactly what I mean with these breach comps, you know? You think you're on the front foot, throwing down a relay bolt into space.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that was gonna be a 2v5, to be honest.
All of a sudden you're feeling a little bit silly. I mean, that's just fantastic prep again from Velocity. You talked about the crosshair placement. It's almost like they knew because they did know. I don't know if that's a read on the fly or if that's fantastic prep that they know if Riddle Order are denied into that A site that they're going to triple swing window together. You know, that is probably the kind of protocol that many teams will go for.
Alright,
To try and retake grass.
type 1 in chat if you think that Velocity is gonna default this round.
Serious point, and Riddle Order will take a timeout.
Type 2 in chat if you think they're just gonna 5-person hit a site.
I don't know if this could go to another cycle. I mean, this exact side, this defensive side, is precisely the position where Riddle Order didn't perform that well. This is exactly where Velocity managed to push them into overtime.
We'll see. Had a bit of time to consider everything that happened in regulation and come up with some answers. Jojo Modi mouthing it. He's got a few ideas.
Nah, they send it.
We've seen Soldan pull off so many different weapons, but into OT, you just gotta choose.
Alright, we're pretty sure they're just gonna send it.
Yeah, you're not allowed to juggle as much. Unfortunate, because it's so entertaining.
Oh,
He'll choose the glass cannon over on the C side of the map. And Velocity, this just screams confidence to me, Quack. You know,
oh, they're back.
they're just gonna do it again. It's like, they don't care.
Full faith.
We're gonna go A, and you're not gonna be able to hold us. You cannot contain us.
I mean, you just tell them, like, wherever they make noise, just instantly rotate there, because they have never gone back to the other side of the map. For the entire attack half, they have not gone back. So just over-rotate, take all of the space on the other side, which is exactly what they've done.
Strongo's looking
So now they are going back, but we've got this super early info from the Cypher.
back towards grass.
And now you should know, okay, this is different. This is different than they've ever done, so we should go respread.
Back won't quite find the timing.
There's one gap, which is garage, which is watched by camera.
To play with. If he goes unchecked, this could be another
Insanely good reclear from KD. Yeah.
Comes down to that.
Yeah, Riddle's got the macro of this round perfectly.
Managing to catch on to Madeline. And Yatsuka just left completely undetected. They managed to paranoia it though. They finally go in.
Good awareness by Velocity. Nice paranoia.
That's going to clear our backside. Has got the fault line and the aftershock to try to deny a retake attempt here. No relay bolt, all paranoia left over. Rossi on the active lurk. Checked by Minty, but not punished.
Otherwise still okay. Solem swap back over to a main rifle.
You don't have light speed.
Velocity though, then
Yeah, but they're out. They didn't stop them in the choke point.
Huge stun, area of denial, but still gunned down by the end. Russ has managed to hold
I mean,
the
terrible retake by Riddle, but well played by Velocity.
trying to seal the deal.
Nice.
Will not survive
Good
the
shit.
final nail in the coffin. Velocity.
Good shit.
Their 3 grueling maps have finally closed out this series with a reverse sweep 14.
Tamara is a fucking psychopath.
Every step of the away.
GG.
Once again, phenomenal calling from Russ, who caps it off with the 3K. Everyone from Velocity performed today. Damara might have carried them kicking and screaming through the first 2 maps, but that third
Nice.
map is an
Good
effort
shit.
by committee. Riddle Order understandably disappointed.
Very likely qualified for playoffs. Yeah, that's sick. That's awesome for Velocity.
And as a team to overcome them today, they played a bloody great game. But unfortunately, they've drawn a group with the Velocity hitting their peak form, playing lights out.
Now the real question is, can Nongshim figure out what the fuck they're doing?
And then what would it be? Full sense. It's just ridiculous. It never gets easier for you as Riddle Order. There's no easy games.
I mean, that explains their facial expressions, but you cannot deny
That was a hefty series that they just had to go through.
13-11, 13-10, and
Velocity plays
the scorelines for all 3 maps that they played
Naus in 2
the
days.
ones that you got to hold up.
So in 2 days, Riddle plays Nongshim, which will decide whether Riddle's eliminated or whether Nongshim makes playoffs. Naus plays Velocity for first seed in the group, probably.
And monstrous players all throughout.
And then the other game will be...
You know, South Asia mixed with some of these Indonesian talents. They've had some excellent.
Oh, only two games on that day.
Flavor, their own unique style. And it's just brilliant to watch. It's extremely entertaining. I want to
So tomorrow is Full Sense Naus, which probably doesn't matter. Boom SLT, which SLT needs to win. Actually, no, SLT is fine. Boom SLT, Boom should win that. And then NKT versus E-King. NKT is already eliminated, so E-King really needs to win that.
So to speak, if it keeps going this way, it's just ridiculous how
Am I live on Twitch? No.
this ended up being because of these teams stepping up to such a high level coming here into Ascension.
Okay.
So surprising, right? But that's
I don't think I'm going to go back and watch the Motive game, just because I don't think there's anything to really learn from watching NKT play. So I think that's probably going to be the stream for me. I may be back to watch NA in a few hours. We will see. Otherwise, do I think VLT can beat Naus? Honestly, no. I don't think they can. But it's possible. I think Naus just looks way too good right now.
A whole year preparing for this tournament, re-upped with pretty much the same roster, and said if we have another crack at it, we'll have a better.
Naus actually looks like a tier 1 team. But yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream here. I might be back for Envy later. Not totally sure. But thanks for watching, and